Yo, yo, what's up with it? What's up? It's your boy back with another reading. We're going to be asking the question, who wants to put you through the mattress? Look at that. I ain't been posting on my TikTok and people checking that page like, hey, man, say, man, where you at with it? My bad. My bad. I'm about to get to it in a second. Oh, oh, oh. Who's that? Not Dej. Deja, what you doing? Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Yo. Oh, wait, shit. I forgot. I'm tripping. The TikTok will get you. You can't be on there too long. What's up with it? Hey, what's up, Queen? Pink. Pink Limelight. Incognito Living. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let me switch accounts. Get to my other account. Okay. Go to the channel. Lives. Oh, I didn't put a thumbnail. I knew something was wrong. Not for kids. Gotta put that thumbnail. What? What's going on here? Oh, it's not on this. It's not on this thing. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. How y'all feel? What's up there, Jenny? Something ain't right. Hold on. They ain't acting right. No, we going forward today. We going forward. I was going to go backwards. I was going to do my own thing anyway, but yeah, we going backwards, y'all. We just going backwards. Not for kids. Do this again. Okay. There it go. There it go. It was on there. It was okay. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I gotta get paid. Don't do me like that. Okay, now I'm ready. We ready now. Okay, so we about to start with Aries. Let's just get going. Let's just get at it. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Who trying to put y'all through the mattress? All right, let's look and see. So Aries, who's trying to put y'all through the mattress? Let me see. All right, it's somebody who's not letting you guys go. And I missed that ass. So it's definitely a clingy, obsessive partner or somebody who misses y'all. So maybe you guys are on the outs at this time. It says you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. So it's somebody who feels like nobody can do it like you do it. Okay. So keep in mind too that the hold on, let me see what else. Let me look at this oracle right here. This may be a spiritual person or somebody who's like intimidating to be around or like really calm, really reserved, or like when they're around you. So it's maybe somebody who could either be intimidating to you or you could be intimidating them. All right. Okay, I don't know. I get spiritual vibes. Maybe somebody who makes up reasons to talk too. They just be talking just to talk. Now we do got caught a case. So this could be like a court case. Like some of y'all, they may be like dealing with bankruptcy or dealing with like past due bills or something like that. So maybe it's somebody who's behind on bills. Maybe they don't have like the best financial standing. Maybe. You know what I mean? Or somebody who like hands out invoices or gives invoices or somebody who you give invoices to or something like that. All right. Now, they could be a doctor too, because I was noticing the stethoscope here. So they could be a doctor or just like very spiritual, a healer, having a healing presence. Or this is somebody who feels that way about y'all and they don't want to let you go because of that. So, because it does say you're the plug and nobody can do it like you. So let's look and see. Who is it? Five of Swords. Is somebody who you guys could have walked away from, or who you guys gave an ultimatum to, or you guys were in conflict. We got the Judgment and the Five of Swords, so it could be. If not, it's going to be somebody like if it's like if you guys haven't like quite built up the intimacy trust with this person just yet, and it's like a newer person with the Five of Swords, it's somebody who's conflicted about like when to take action. So y'all may communicate, talk a lot, but it hasn't really quite like crossed that line just yet. So it looks like it's somebody who's trying to vet you guys. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Sag. Yeah, I got like I'm telling you, it could be like a scientist or a doctor or somebody who like is into experimenting. Usually with the Queen of, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's this is like in the Lovers in reverse. So it's maybe somebody you guys had already had sex with before. Y'all may already had some type of connection. I got Sag, I got Gemini, and I got 12 is a Virgo. Is it Virgo? No, 9 is Virgo. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. 11 is 12. Oh, it's Pisces. So it could be a Pisces for some of y'all. Sag, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. Could be one of these signs. I don't know. It's somebody who be talking shit though, always be talking like they got it like that. So it's somebody who's overly arrogant. It's somebody who already thinks that they got it in the bag. That's who this is. So it's somebody who you guys probably will see like infrequently. Maybe they're a visitor. Maybe you go visit them. It's kind of like one of those relationships where it's like it's over before it even starts. So it's more likely just a sexual connection. It's just sexual. It doesn't even seem like it goes anywhere. They maybe try to like mislead you at times and maybe make it seem like it's more than that, you know what I mean? Or something along the lines of that. Or if you even if you haven't gone that far just yet, they may make it seem like it's that, like it's more than that. But that's really about as far as they're really trying to go. For real, for real. Like this is somebody who makes empty promises with that Knight of Wands in reverse. So they'll tell you what you want to hear, but really they just came for one thing. So they make promises they can't keep. That's what this is. Now, some of y'all, this may be somebody who has a sexual disease, so you may need to know about that. But others of y'all, they may not. You know what I mean? That they may just be like emotional or like high strung, especially with that Knight of Wands in reverse. They could just be high strung, aggressive, bold. This person's like overly confident, thinks that they already got in the bag. Probably, like I said, probably because y'all already been with them. That this is somebody who you guys have already been with, or if it's like a newer person, it's a newer person who's like they feel like this is the same program. They're just trying to fill you out first. So the conversations that you're getting with them is this them trying to figure out, do you share the same mutual attraction as me? Do you feel the same way I feel? You know what I mean? So you made this, I don't know, maybe they're not, maybe you're not their type, maybe they're not your type. Usually with the Knight of Wands, they're about your age. Well, any knights are about your age, whatever age you are. So they're around your age. So it's not necessarily like a younger person. Yeah. Even with the Two of Wands, they may stay a little short distance from y'all, or there's plans to come see you, or plans for you to come see them, or something like that. It's somebody who doesn't really like either they don't like your spirituality or spiritual practices, or y'all have like opposing spiritual practices. So I always think like, say you're Christian, they may be Muslim, maybe they're Hindu, maybe you're I don't know what other ones there are. I have no idea. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe you could just be spiritual and not necessarily religious. I get more like a spiritual vibe. So just maybe somebody who doesn't really like believe in it. You know what I mean? They kind of like scoff it off in a way, but like I don't know. You probably wouldn't know it because that Five of Swords could be misleading. There's somebody who likes your body though. They're attracted to your body with the Lovers and that Knight of Wands. They're more attracted to your body. Some of y'all they could even be an artist, a painter, something like that. Like they sell something. They sell something, or they like I don't know. They do business with other people. Usually with the Knight of Wands, they could be a salesperson, a traveling salesperson, but it like traveling could just be can be like a multitude of different things. They could just ride around the city and do whatever they do. It could be any of that. They could be maybe going to different business meetings. Like I get like suit or like doctor's wear or like loose fitting clothing, like you know what I mean, smocks, or something. What do they call it? What them shits called? What them shits called? The nurses wear them. The things that the nurses wear. Why I can't think of it. I want to say it's a smock, but it's not a smock. Scrubs. Maybe they wear scrubs, so maybe they could be like a male nurse then, or something along the lines of that. Like gives like a doctor vibe, or somebody who knows about like health, into like the healing field, or into like a I don't know, maybe healthy living. Maybe they take vitamins, supplements. Some of y'all, this may be somebody who takes like the pills, the get hard pills, because the Knight of Wands in reverse. It could take the, it could use it maybe, or like perks. I don't know. What's up there, Justice? Or it could be like perks. What's up there? Need to be with the support. It's either that or like they take something. They may take pills or perks or like supplements, vitamins. You know what I mean? It may not necessarily be bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just gonna be somebody who's gonna be bold with you and like try the whole conversation. This sexual encounter like starts with them trying to like communicate with you and see where it goes. Cause that judgment is like, I want to take action. It was love at first sight for me. How was it for you? Did you feel that way? So that's why the conversation is going on because they're wondering like, are you attracted like I am? Are you feeling this like the same pull I'm feeling? It's that y'all may have a bunch of that like talking. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, it could be misleading because like they don't really see it going that far, but they obviously they will promise it being that. You know what I mean? So it just be somebody who feels like they see you for the real you. It feels like it is what I'm saying. It feels like it. They just all they do is mirror you. Whatever you say or whatever you do, or whatever you feel, they mirror that. Yeah, I feel that way too. You a lying ass, but all right. I know what you try to do. That's all they try and do. They just try and get some. So it's Knight of Wands in reverse. It's just somebody who comes to see y'all from time to time. When maybe when they're in town, maybe when you're in town, maybe when we have time. They kind of try to rush it too. So it's usually like fast sex. It doesn't really last too long. They say that with the saying is it's over before it really starts. So before you really get to where you want to go, they be done. All right, so could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, or a Pisces, or it could be an Aries, Scorpio. Could be one of them signs. I get like a artsy type of person too. So even if they have like a traditional job, they may doodle or some shit, or I don't know, be into like something, tattoos or something. Who knows? Something like that. They got a little art streak about them. You probably should notice that. Okay, Taurus. Let's see. Hey, what's up there? Amaru, Alchemist. Hey, what's up, ML? I'm excited you're here too. All right, so let me see. So, Taurus, who wants to put you through the mattress? Hmm. Expressing how I feel isn't truly easy, so it's probably somebody who be nervous around you. They don't know how to communicate. It's somebody who's nostalgic, so they maybe they make music, or this is like somebody who listens to a lot of music. They relate some type of music to y'all. So I always think of like club or like I don't know, maybe online. Maybe you shared a post and you had a song that was playing, or it's something they relate a song to y'all, or some type of song has a memory to y'all. So I look at your social media through a fake account, friends account. So somebody who watches y'all from another account. It don't gotta be fake, but sometimes it could just be another account. It's not there. Maybe it's theirs, but it could be like a business account. It could be anything. It could be their little sister's account. Who cares? Somebody's. They just say it ain't their account. So they keep tabs on y'all. All right. And it's somebody who's just so they'd be nervous or shy. They don't know how to tell you that. Ooh, thank you so much. It's somebody who feels like they're wasting time. So it's somebody who hasn't done anything, no significant changes. So this may be somebody who feels like they don't have the money for y'all or can't support y'all or wouldn't be able to like give you guys much. That's why that usually be the one. That's usually when we really lay it on you. When we ain't got no money, oh, we could fuck for days. Damn. I remember being homeless. Woohoo! You have sex drive for days when you ain't got no money. You be like, yo, if I can't control nothing else, we can control this dick. We're gonna make that happen. Ha ha! Thank you so much, though. Piece of candy. All right, it says looking you up, researching you, studying you, trying to get information. It's somebody who's a groupie. Says groupie. So it's somebody who be liking stuff, probably commenting, or like fanboy, fangirled out. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody who's like that. Now it could also play where they have groupies too. So it could even be that. It could even be them having groupies too. So let me not just say it like it's just that, but you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it look like they be looking y'all up. I always be thinking Facebook though, because like it look kind of ancient. So this maybe somebody has like an older model phone too. Not an Android user. They be in Android. You see the green bubble pop up. Like, oh no. All right, let me see. Man, not the broke ass. Let me see. Who is it? So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody who you guys didn't get the relationship off the ground with. Initially. Sometimes that broke ass could just be like they break promises too. Ace of Wands. All right. Well, we'll see. So it's an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands. So it's maybe an opportunity that'd be too good to say no to, though. Usually with the Ace of Wands, because you guys will find them to be attractive. We got the Three of Swords. So it's probably somebody you guys already had a connection with then. You know what I mean? It just hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere. This is somebody who definitely keeps tabs on y'all. They keep tabs on like who y'all deal with or who y'all like interact with. What is that? Two of Swords in reverse. So maybe you unblock this person, or this somebody you guys were overlooking, ignoring. But it usually looks like with the death and all this, it looks like somebody who's just been lingering around, has stayed around for a while. Especially with the death in reverse, y'all connection never like transformed to became anything yet. That's what I'm getting. It's never became anything yet. But let me say this: if y'all ever do, if you decide to, like, if you decide maybe to unblock this person or stop ignoring this person or make up your mind about this person, because some of y'all just haven't made y'all mind up. Got the Two of Swords and the Death and Three of Wands in reverse. Sometimes it could be like distance or travels in a way, or it could be like some of y'all you could feel like I could do better. So some of y'all it could even be that. Maybe you could feel like you could do better, or there's just some type of blockage or obstacle in the way. Usually with the Three of Wands, it's distance, but it could be anything. Sometimes it could be like, I don't know, maybe it's just not. Yeah, usually it's distance. I don't know what else it could have been. What else would Three of Wands be? It'd be mostly distance. Or you guys could have just been pessimistic about it, kind of like wrote it off, like, it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because maybe it hasn't really quite developed yet. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of getting a vibe of it not really developing. So you guys may have, some of y'all may have given up hope on this person with the Three of Swords. Kind of like, well, I gave my best, or it is what it is. You know what I mean? It could be like disappointed that it didn't play how you wanted to play because the death is here. So maybe it's just like it's just taking long. It could be that too. It takes maybe it take long, or they're taking, or you're taking too long. So it could be somebody who feels depressed or sad that it's taking too long. Like, damn, I thought we would have been did something by now. It's a group. So maybe you're not. You may be ignoring this person. I kind of feel like that might be the vibe. You guys may not be ignoring. You may be like not even noticing them, not even paying them no mind. Like, I don't see him. You got your eyes elsewhere, looking elsewhere, over here, over there, over here. Yeah, it's somebody who probably, if y'all do though, y'all may spend the night. They may spend the night. You may spend the night. You know what I mean? This somebody's going to try to romance y'all or try to be romantic. So like, maybe they don't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. It may be a waste of time, is what I'm saying. Because if you're looking for it to go past a certain point, it's not. That's what I'm saying. But they will wine and dine you guys. You know what I mean? This may just, again, this would be just like more like a sexual connection, but with the death inverse, it don't go nowhere. We get deep, we get involved, emotional feelings and all that stuff, and then it just like, they either linger around for a while, like even while we just do what we do, but you hang around for a while and it don't go nowhere. It just be where it be. It feels stagnant because it doesn't grow. Like no matter how close we get, yeah, we're not going any further than this. That, or at least that's how it would feel. It don't mean that y'all not, but it feel like that. Like, damn, we not really going nowhere. But with the Ace of Wands, the sex could be good. Like this could be somebody who like can turn y'all on, or you guys turn them on very quickly. It's one of the two. Maybe a little taboo too, because of the death. Maybe it could be a little close. It could be a little close. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that could be it too. That close. It could be close. Like maybe you know them through like another prospect that you had. Like maybe you dated somebody else. You know what I mean? That, or they dated somebody that you know, and it could be kind of close like that. So you really didn't like pay them no mind. Cause I kind of pick up that vibe too. Or this is like somebody who one of your friends liked, and you really didn't like. You know how you don't notice your friends people that they like. You like, oh, I don't even pay attention, but like they be around. So I kind of get that vibe too. Like it's a groupie. It's somebody. So somebody else like a follower or like a friend, or it's like somebody who always sees you like, hey, what's up? What's up? You know what I mean? Try to make themselves known. Looks like they got red hair, reddish, brownish hair, brunette hair. That's what I'm looking at. Like this somebody who got some type of hair. It looks like wilder red hair though, but it could be brown, tan, something along the lines of that. They're into breasts though. Whoever it is likes breasts. So they be that's probably maybe you'll catch them looking at them like, oh, they made me look at them a lot. That may be their thing. Or chest, even if it's a woman, she probably likes chest. She probably likes, you know what I mean, looking at your chest or something like that. So yeah, they look like they lay around a lot too. So maybe you know that. Or they like to rest, chill. This would be like somebody you guys like mostly, y'all probably don't go nowhere. Y'all probably won't go anywhere. Just be in the house a lot, just laid up all the time. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up. Like we just lay in the house all the time. They may have good sex. Cause the Scorpio or the death could be like real freaky. So it could be like very sexual, life altering, mood changing type of sex. So this person may use like sex to kind of connect. Well, most men do. So, but some women do too. So it could be that like they use sex to kind of connect. And usually when you have the Ace of Wands, they usually have a nice sized dick. If it's a man, if it's a woman, she usually has a high sex drive. So like you guys, that's probably why y'all probably won't go nowhere because y'all may just be wanting to have sex all the time if you do go through with it. Because the Ace of Pentacles is gonna be like, it may start, stop. It may be one of those relationships that start, stop. Like we start, but it doesn't go that far because some of y'all want Three of Wands as distance, or it could be taboo, or It could be something. So maybe they're already attached to somebody too, because that death could mean that maybe they haven't fully got out of another relationship. So maybe an ex-wife, ex-husband, baby mom, baby dad, something. So maybe they're still kind of lingering because that three of swords is here. So it could just be like, somebody to help you guys get over somebody or somebody who you're helping get over somebody. So that's also possible. I don't know, but I get like spend the night, sleepover days, that type of vibe. They like to look at your body too. So this would be like you may wake up or need some water, and you wake up and they looking at you. Cause like this is somebody who looks at you like that, like, ooh, she's so fine or he's so fine. They be looking at you. They look at y'all pictures. They be scrolling and looking for y'all. Go search you up. Damn, she look good. Damn, he look good. That is somebody who miss y'all. They nostalgic about y'all, miss y'all. All right. So anyway, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Leo. So it's basically somebody who, if you're not the one ignoring them, they're trying to ignore you, and it's not working. So they're trying to ignore their feelings. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who probably hasn't really made a decision about how they want to progress or move forward with the connection. They don't really see it going past a certain point, so they haven't really like, you know what I mean? They haven't really tried to like put any effort just yet with that ace of pentacles in reverse. They haven't done anything substantial just yet. But if they offer it, I don't know, they're going to be enthused about it soon or excited about it soon. So they may offer an opportunity or present some type of opportunity that'd be like too hard for you to say no. It don't have to be sex. It could just be like, let's go out, let's go do this, let's go ride go-karts or go to the beach or something that you were like, oh, I don't really want to say no, I want to go, you know what I mean? So, or I want to do that. So it's something like that. All right, so anyway, we gonna see. I have to spend the night. I got to spend the night bag too. Spend the night bag. All right, hold on. We gonna see now for Cancer. Who? Gemini. It's gonna be Gemini. Okay, so Gemini. Let me see. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini. Who wants to put you through the mattress? Dang. They be wearing chains. I meant to say it too. So maybe they wear chains for Gemini too, or they be like, they be accessorized. But I was thinking that for tourists, they be wearing chains. I was noticing that. And I kind of looked past it. I was thinking that looks gaudy. So they may like wear outrageous clothes or like really like noticeable clothes. I would think colors then maybe. So it's probably for Gemini or Taurus. Come stay the night. It's got to be like a same similar vibe for y'all. And there was a Gemini and a Taurus read. So again, this would be somebody who wants to stay the night, wants to spend the night, or wants it to be a spend the night type of energy. I need time to heal from my past. I think this is the same thing. That is almost like a Taurus. You know what I mean? Where they need this may be somebody who like wants to use you to get over another connection. It's somebody who likes your smell too and the way you touch them. Okay. So maybe you've already been with them, but if you haven't, I guess maybe you touched this person in some way. Sometimes it could just be emotional. Like maybe you said something. Because like for somebody to love the way you smell, it's like deeper than that. It's like psychological. What do they call it? It's instinctual. So it's somebody who likes you guys like on an instinctual level. Feels like you guys are like, man, oh yeah, of course, that makes perfect sense for Geminis. Because it's like somebody who feels like you guys are like their other half in that way. For them to feel that way, they feel like you guys are connected already, or like they already know you. So, and it's maybe a touchy feely person then. So if you haven't touched them, it's somebody somebody who's dramatic too. So they may want to start trouble with y'all. Now it could be a height difference, a noticeable height difference. And it's somebody who's hooked on y'all. Or if it's like a newer person, it's somebody you guys will be hooked on. And it's like I said, I think they may be hooked on y'all though. So even if it's a newer person, either you be hooked on them or they'll be hooked on you. And I would say they'd be hooked on you. I don't know. Maybe it can go both ways because it's somebody who look like they got their shit together. It's somebody who got big dick energy. Even if it's a woman, it's somebody who like be in charge of themselves, totally in charge of themselves. Some of y'all they're a little older. Those of y'all that just really mature. You know what I mean? It says stable, rich business owner, CEO, big energy. But they don't have to be a business owner or rich or any of that. They could just seem to really like hold shit down. They could be really responsible or just seem really mature Again, though, we get this spiritual hater though. So some of y'all they may be hating on y'all, or they may be hating on the attention that y'all get. Because this may be somebody who likes a lot of attention, or usually is used to getting all the attention in some way. So could be somebody from your past, but if it's not a past person, it's somebody who's maybe trying to heal from another connection, and you may be like helping them out, or you know what I mean. So we'll see. But they'll want you to spend the night. Oh, here we go. We got the Knight of Wands again. There we go. Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So that's a Virgo, Gemini. Oh no, it's King of Wands. Oh, okay, so Leo. We got Aquarius. We got Ten of Cups, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, or Gemini, Pisces, Sag. Okay, damn. So you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna say this, but this may be somebody who's more like an eater. You guys may have sex with them from time to time, but they may be more into like pleasure, pleasing you. I think it's more be like a pleaser. That's the vibe I'm getting. Or this is like somebody you guys be into pleasing them. It's one of the two. It's somebody who's gonna be hooked. They may do stuff for y'all too. They're gonna present an opportunity to y'all too. King of Wands usually means somebody who's not devoted. They may be already in a relationship. I got Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups in reverse could mean like they're probably in a loveless relationship or in a connection where they don't really feel like loyal or wanting to be devoted. They're not maybe attracted to their partner anymore or something like that. It's somebody who looks like they're in a relationship. So y'all, this may be taboo for y'all. Or this is like if this is like somebody you guys are dealing with, then this sometimes could like represent being a what do they call it? Being a where it's the same sex. I don't know why I was having like a brain fart for it, but it's the same sex. Some of y'all could be same sex. That could be possibly the taboo thing. All right, but then other like I don't know, but then others of y'all is a man. Usually though with the King of Wands, let me see something. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, usually with the King of Wands, this could be somebody, especially in the reverse. They sometimes can have issues with like getting hard if it's a man. Not always, but sometimes it could be that. You know what I mean? But usually it's just somebody who's just not going to stay devoted to the relationship. You know what I mean? It's more about their pleasure. So most likely it's that. It's them maybe wanting oral sex or they're just wanting to give you sex. Like it could still be their pleasure, but it's like they want to dominate it. So like they want to be able to take it the way that they want to take it, or they want to do it the way they want to do it. So somebody who has like a slight control issues doesn't really feel in charge somehow. I don't know why I'm saying this, but maybe they don't necessarily feel in charge in their life. So sex is like where they do feel in charge. You know what I mean? That may be like their power at this time. And so maybe it's like they're in a partnership. If they're in a partnership, then they're in a partnership with somebody who they feel like they're not really devoted to or attracted to, or not, they don't have that strong of a, I don't know, it's more for like the practical means. So it's like for household, for kids, for bills. So it's maybe a cheater, but it may be hard to get rid of this person because that King of Wands, they can't have sex. They could do it. Like when they be in the mood or when they on, they could do it good, especially with the aces. They got Ace of Swords. So if they're, I don't know, I want to say they may be freshly married or freshly engaged because it's got the Eight of Swords here. So this may be somebody who tries to talk y'all into it. Y'all may have to be open-minded with this person, or there's some type of open-mindedness that has to be had in the relationship. Like, I don't know, maybe they're kind of like, if y'all go through with the sex with them, with this person, this may be like somebody who's like really like missionary, maybe just wants oral sex. They have like like moves that they've been doing with a partner, a previous partner, or moves with the partner that they're with. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of vibe I'm picking up. Like they haven't really like learned anything new. So this may be somebody who you're opening their mind up to like different ways of having sex or different like I don't know. They need to be stimulated first. So maybe that's what it is for y'all. Maybe you don't have that same thing, that same thing of like maybe the way you guys communicate with each other isn't the same way. 'Cause I feel like there's like a issue with like getting your thoughts out around this person or being able to hold a conversation that doesn't like go circular. Cause that's all they do is seem to talk. So it's somebody who like talks to you guys a lot. And with the King of Wands reverse, they're not really like direct. They come about in a passive aggressive way. So this somebody's going to try to pursue you guys by maybe joining in with something that you guys have going on or presenting an opportunity for y'all to engage or be around them or talk or something along the lines. Three of Pentacles, like I want to do something with you. So they may initiate or bring up an idea or inspire you guys to do something together. Or when you guys get in close proximity, that's when this person may try to make a move. Now, the King of Wands, though, is somebody who will touch you. So remember, I said King, that Philly, that what did I say earlier? I said that what you call. I said that they could be touchy feely. That's who the King of Wands in reverse. Like with that, they don't have discretion. That's the issue with this person. So this could be like the man that he cheats and gets caught cheating, and it may not be his first time cheating, or even a woman. It's not their first time cheating. You know what I mean? But like this is what they do in the relationship because they're not happy, and maybe they don't want it anymore. But like they're not open to like, or they don't know where else that they would find another connection that provides the security, stability, and all that. So that's what I'm kind of picking up here. I don't know okay, because like I said, because it's a stable business owner, so maybe they have their lives intertwined in that way. With the Eight of Swords, is somebody who feels like they can't get out. So it's somebody who's in a relationship that they feel like they can't get out, and they're gonna try to make a move on y'all. So maybe they're the eater, maybe you're the eater. I don't know. I don't know, but I just get it being somebody who isn't loyal to a partnership that they're in. Now, if they're not in like a partnership, and they're not in a partnership, then it's somebody who makes it seem like they're doing a lot better than what they really are. Like they're a lot happier than what they really are. It's somebody who doesn't know how to pursue you or doesn't know how to be like direct with you or, more masculine if it's a man. They don't know how to be really masculine. So they kind of like just hang around. I'm not gonna say hang around, but they kind of like assert themselves at times or be around trying to get your attention. It's like a man that thinks they're pretty. You know what I mean? So as a man who like thinks he's pretty and thinks that you'll make the move first, so I just gotta be around. And maybe you guys have been around each other for a while because of the Three of Pentacles and because of the no, it's not Three of Pentacles, because of the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Because of the Three of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, it could mean that you guys socialize. Maybe they're part of a friend group or part of like your work environment or something like that. You guys have socialized before. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna get more friendly, more cordial whenever they see you. Hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's passive aggressive approaches. And it's like, I just like at first, so maybe what they try to do is be friends. They may try to like friend zone themselves first, just to kind of linger around and hang around and like, passive aggressively make advances at you guys without seeming like they're trying to flirt or hit on y'all. Cause like I said, some of y'all are in a relationship and it looks like it's doing really well, but when the Ten of Cups are in reverse, it's not, it's just for appearances. This just is like, maybe for the book, maybe for Facebook, maybe it's for public, maybe it's because I have a business, maybe they're a senator or something like that, or you know what I mean? Like maybe they have that like position in society where you have to have it. You don't have to have it, but having a family and relationship provides stability and shows stability to people who are like supporting you. So, most people just kind of keep up that facade for, for business sake in a sense. So that's what it looks like. Yeah. They do. I would say they like mostly. It look like mostly missionary and oral sex, y'all. There's maybe somebody who's big into that. So that may be what hooks y'all up. Maybe they just kind of can like have sex really well, but I don't know. It's like on their time too. So that may be something that y'all need to know. It's on their time. All right. So it could be a Pisces, Sag, uh, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Taurus. No, it was a Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Gemini, Pisces, Sag. Okay. Gemini, Pisces, Sag. I get like an older person too. Most of y'all are older because I ain't seen no young folks. I was getting older. The King of Wands are older too. So usually they're older than you. Older than you. Graying possibly. A little gray fox. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see. Cancer. Who's trying to put you through the mattress? Hey, Kimmy, thank you so much. All right, so let's look and see. Thief, moving. Ah, okay. So it's maybe somebody who needs a place to stay, or somebody who's gonna like try to move in with y'all, or try to like and maybe they're moving. Maybe they're brand new. It's somebody who's stalking you guys. They're obsessed. They're gonna be obsessed instantly. Oh, you guys love that. It's somebody who's I thought I read weirdo, but no, it's a creep. They're creeping. So maybe they are a weirdo because I thought I read weirdo, but that doesn't. They don't say weirdo anywhere in these cards. But I just was like, I don't know. For some reason, it was upside down. I thought I seen it because it's the owl, and they're like this. You know how like people look at you like this, like around the corner. So it's somebody who creeps on you guys. They stalk y'all or like they watch y'all intently. And somebody who's obsessed with y'all already. So you guys would like that. Ooh, you guys would like that. So maybe somebody who's moving or moving out or moving in or like brand new to the environment or something like that, or somebody's gonna pull up on y'all and talk to y'all. So they may kind of talk to y'all at a car, out their car. Terrifying. All right. I don't know. I want to say it's a teacher or somebody who's in a. It's yeah, 4 cups. It's somebody who's close to y'all. It's gonna be somebody who's close to y'all is gonna try to make an advance because they've gotten comfortable with y'all. So it could be a Cancer, it could be a Taurus. So they maybe even kind of spiritual or religious or like very professional at first. But once they get comfortable with y'all, I think that's the vibe. So if they're not moving, then this is like somebody who you guys are gonna see moving stuff around in a way, or you're gonna see them like moving around a lot, like doing a lot of different work or something like that. It's somebody who's gonna try to like create an opportunity to get close to y'all. The 4 cups just mean it's a convenience. So this is somebody who's going to try to have a relationship with you guys out of convenience, maybe out of principle because you're right there. So it's like we might as well. So maybe just be like a work wife or work husband for some of y'all, or somebody who's like gotten comfortable being around you guys. They look at you guys as an authority, or they look at you guys like maybe as a mentor, or they look at you guys as like somebody to be respected. You have some type of status in their life. 4 of Wands, Star, okay, and the 8 of Wands. They have an accent too, slow draw, slow conversation. You may not like their tone. You may that might be the thing. You may not really like their tone. With the 8 of Wands in reverse, something about their tone. Now, if you don't, I mean, if you don't mind the tone, then it's usually like an accent, like a lower accent, or like a maybe a slang. There could be miscommunication with them talking. So maybe they have a way of talking, which could be like a stutter or something, or it's like a really slow draw. Kind of get like a slow draw. But anyway, with the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, you guys are just going to run into each other again. It's gonna be some type of unusual or unexpected like run into, bump into. So what I was saying is they're carrying something most likely, or I don't know, it's maybe too specific, but they may be doing something in the midst of doing something, and then you guys kind of run into each other, and they're gonna seize the opportunity out of convenience because it's like you're right there. You guys be around each other. Some of y'all, because they're 4 of Wands, maybe you guys used to live around each other, or you guys do live around each other, so maybe they're neighbors, maybe, or something. 4 of Wands is here, which means that you guys kind of connect for a brief moment. So this could just be like a one night stand if you guys go through with it. But at the most part, it's like we interact with each other from time to time, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, this would be like one fortunate moment where this person seizes the right moment to talk to you guys, or you guys seize the right moment to talk to them. Like I said, maybe they pull up to you at the car, or you pull up to them at their car, or something like that. It's like they pull up and want to talk to you. You know what I mean? And somebody who maybe had some type of physical or emotional loss, so maybe they had a loss of a family, or they lost like a relationship or something like that. I kind of get like a moving out, but it's an excessive partner. So even if they've like moved on from another partner, all they do is attach that excessiveness to another partner. That's all it be. It'd be like, okay, well, that's not my girl no more. So you my girl now, and you're my obsession. So it's like that. You guys love obsession. There you go. Here is one. Or 4 of Wands, though, it's like I said, it's a short, brief stay, so it doesn't last long. So some of y'all may end up in another city. It's possible this happens in another city in a way. And then because we do got because we got the Wheel of Fortune, this could be like a pay to play in a situation for some of y'all. And a pay to play could be like, I take you out to eat. We do all these experiences. Usually they try to do all these experiences in like one night. So let's go bowling, let's go to dinner, let's go walk in the park, let's go do a horse ride, all these things at one time, you know what I mean? To try to like create this one experience, but just for this one experience. So it's almost like somebody who won't spare no expense to just like have fun with you guys. If somebody who creeps on you guys. We got a star here in the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be like a once in a lifetime opportunity with this person. Wheel of Fortune could mean that they're beneficial. The Hierophant here, it's like a very traditional or principled person. So like a teacher or like a spiritual or like I get like religious almost or something like that. It's traditional is the vibe. I get like a traditional vibe, but like there seems to be non-traditional. But I guess that what they're trying to do is speed up all the traditions. So like they try to speed up the courtship. They try to speed up the talking stage. They try to speed up the physical touch and the intimacy. Like just somebody who I almost like feel like they're trying to rush. So maybe again they're in a relationship. Maybe. Because the 4 of Wands sometimes could be like maybe they're just taking a break from another connection. So that could be like the once in a lifetime opportunity. Because with the 8 of Wands, it's maybe like, especially the 8 of Wands in reverse, there may be stuff that they're not going to tell you. Like this person may not tell you what's really going on. What's up there, Leo, babe? They may not tell you what's really going on. I think they're just looking for the opportunity because it's like being presented. The 4 of Cups is about convenience. It's right here. How can I not? Like it's right here. You know what I mean? So 4 Cups can also be like friends. You guys, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys are dating or going out, or it's a connection in that way where it's like friends are involved, or you guys know each other from friends, or you guys know each other from somewhere where you guys are both comfortable. Because that four of wands could be like we've been at each other's house, or we've been in like similar environments together. We've connected before, but maybe timing, scheduling could be a difference. So sometimes I think of like work, but it could be anything. Like I don't know, like maybe you go to the coffee shop at like 1 o'clock instead of like 4 o'clock today, or you go instead of 8 a.m. you go at 10. You know what I mean? Like you guys may go to the same places, but just go at different times. You know what I'm saying? So it's just going to be a moment where you guys get aligned, and this person's going to try to seize the moment because you guys are like right there, and it's like if I'm going to say it feels easy, it feels like it's just kind of like flows, like the momentum picks up. You guys are like having like a warm conversation, and then it kind of picks up, and then you guys agree maybe to meet up or hang out, or they invite you to hang out or something along the lines of that. I get like a date, a little date, you know what I'm saying? Maybe go to the movies, go to something. It's one of those events. Like it's some of y'all, this could even be somebody who's famous or a star, or like kind of popular online, has influence and they have an attractive body with a star. They have an attractive body, so or they're at least like very comfortable. Somebody who's authentic and like true to who they are, so you'll like that trait about them. Yeah, but they've been watching y'all for a minute though. hmm Maybe the line is they tell you that they're not with their partner, but I don't know. It kind of gives a like I don't know. Maybe they have a partner, but maybe not though. Cause I kind of undecided. Some of y'all maybe they do. Others of y'all they don't. Cause that eight of wands is somebody who will tell you what you want to hear too. Like you know what I mean? They broadcast their feelings like rather fast. They say all the right things. It's like somebody who says all the right things. And with the star here, maybe it could feel kind of like too good to be true. You're like, damn, this is like a what they call it, like a needle in the haystack. Like, what are the chances of me finding like this opportunity like this? So you may feel that way about this person. Maybe they ride a bike too, or a motorcycle, or something like that. All right. Anyway, could be a tourist. Could be a can't wait. Damn. Wait. I meant to see what's going to be on their mind too during this time. Let's look and see. I'm having a hard time being vulnerable and putting my guard down. So it's gonna be somebody who's like feels like there's a right and a wrong way that they have to behave with you, but they're trying to speed it up to be able to like have the interaction with you. So they feel like they have to be traditional or respectful with you. Somebody who says, "I don't want to fight anymore. How dare you change your number?" So if you haven't changed your number, they're gonna try to get your number. That's all that means. And it's somebody who maybe they are going through like a lover spat with another relationship, and they may be seeing you as the next opportunity. So yeah, I don't know. I just know it's gonna be an interaction that you guys will have that'd be a good one. It'll feel kind of comfortable or easy going. So, and that's where it kind of like transitions or goes somewhere. All right. So yeah, so I'd be thinking about all the freaky things we used to do. I don't really feel like it's a past person, but if it is a past person, it's gonna be a feeling of renewal. You know what I mean? Like maybe they look better than they did before, or you look better than you did before, and this person is like starstruck in awe, like, oh wow, you know what I mean? So it could be something like that. So usually, like I said, it's comfortable. We're already kind of used to each other, or we're comfortable with each other. The four cups is like I already kind of know you. I've already had this experience with you before. So it could be Aries, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer. Yep, Taurus. Taurus. Hmm. All right. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So Leo, let's look and see. You say you can't go back to the past. That's what everybody say. And then the whole time, what they do, be right back in the past. Cancers are the sign of nostalgia and going back to the past. I never believe y'all when y'all say that. I'm never going back to my past. That's all y'all know. Y'all don't know anything else but past. Okay, so this could be a hustling person or somebody who like knows how to make, get some money. They like to spend money too. So somebody who probably likes to splurge, show off. They could be kind of bougie. Some of y'all I was about to say fake bougie. They got groupies and fans and all that stuff. Somebody who wears more like gaudy clothes, or like I say gaudy clothes, but not really. It's like chains, watches, like adornments, stuff that catches the eye. Of course, that makes sense because you guys are Leo, so that's why. It's somebody who also makes a lot of promises they can't keep. Now, in this one, it says broke ass, but I just got hustling. So there's maybe somebody who will spend, who likes to spend money or likes to like show off their money or show off what they spent. That's why I say it's like the clothes that they wear or like the accessories that they wear or the stuff that they buy. Like it gives like bougie. Some of y'all fake bougie because some of y'all they don't got the money like that, but they do be hustling. So this may I don't know. Maybe it's somebody who lives above their means in some way, or it's someone who promises a lot, promises more than what they can keep. So it may be a ladies' man or a woman's man, or somebody who's like used to having a lot of like groupies, a lot of people who are on them, a lot of people who want them. You know what I mean? So they kind of like just say whatever. Yeah, this is somebody who sees y'all as a they see y'all as a conqueror. This is somebody who just wants to conquer y'all. We got the Emperor and the Two of Swords. So somebody who just wants to conquer y'all. They may have issues with their eyes. Some of y'all like they can't see. Maybe they I don't know. Maybe they be cross-eyed. Maybe they be I don't know. Maybe they have like a lazy eye or something wrong with this person. Maybe they have short sight or something. Something with their eyes, or maybe just in that moment when you see them, it's something with their eyes. So maybe they're squinting. Maybe the sun's in it. I don't know. Eyes is what I was just noticing. So and again, because the emperor could be an older man, older woman, somebody who's used to doing it their way and it working, and it's somebody who's used to things going their way. So it could be a Libra, it could be a Cancer, it could be an Aries. It's a dominating figure or somebody who's used to, like I said, seeing how it goes and it going that way. But it's somebody who doesn't think that they can like conquer you just yet. They're not sure. That Two of Swords. Normally with the Emperor upright, he'd be like self-assured, but in reverse, they're not quite sure. So it's maybe somebody who feels like they have to learn new tricks to be able to get you. All right. Could be a business owner or somebody who's like in a position like that, or military, ex-military. Seven of Swords. Now, so, oh, and the King of Cups. Now, and the Eight of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands. It makes sense. Okay, so this may just again, this is somebody who just would want to have sex. They may be in a relationship, or this may be somebody who wants to have a relationship, but it'll start off as like sexual. Their intention is to just have sex, but they at first it'll start off as them just trying to conquer you. It just starts off that way. So maybe you guys end up now. You guys could be already in a relationship with this person. That could be possible too. You know what I mean? This could be somebody you guys are already. You may not really be like wanting it at the time when they're coming along because the Nine of Swords, it gives like a Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Swords. So it could be somebody who annoys you guys at times. You know what I mean? Maybe picks the inopportune times you guys just kind of feel like you have to. I don't know, because the King of Cups can be like, I do my labors of love to a partner. So somebody else like a person who you feel like you have to do labors of love to. So it's already your partner. You guys already got love and concern for them. It just may kind of catch you off guard how they maybe initiate or how they go about trying to make it happen. Like maybe they spend on you money that they don't have, or they spend a little bit more money on you than normal, or they get you a really generous gift in a way, or something that really kind of like is sentimental, touches your heart. You know what I mean? It's like this person's trying to come up with a way to like seduce you guys, romance you guys. But like some of y'all, if it's like if you don't, I don't know how to explain it, but if you guys aren't in a relationship with this person, or even like a situation with this person, then it's somebody who's going to get bold with you guys, but doesn't really know how to like assert themselves with you just yet. So the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords, like I'm gonna fill you out. I'm gonna be really receptive, really warm. Whatever it is that you need, I'm gonna be able to like help you out with that. You know what I mean? I'll find a solution for your problems. They're doing that. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody who like maybe could even be a little nervous around you too. Usually that king, the emperor could be somebody who's like imposing. They have presence, but around you, is somebody who feels like they don't have a stronger presence around you, or is like they don't feel like they have the leverage around you. So they, like I said, they may try to impress you with what they have, stuff that they've accomplished. You know what I mean? So, and the Knight of Wands is braggadocious, so they may be bragging about stuff that they've done. You know what I mean? Or just doing stuff that's a little bit like attention seeking, just to kind of like get your approval. Okay, of course that makes sense because you guys are the fucking Leos. So why wouldn't they try to get your attention? Okay, so you got somebody who likes attention. They may be an attention whore too. Okay, cool. I get that too. But somebody who does have care and concern for y'all. They're a lover girl, lover boy, or something like that. Lingers around this time. Now it seems like somehow you have, if it's a past person, it's a past person you guys have unfinished business with, and they're strategically trying to make up with you guys, or strategically trying to like work on your feelings in a way. You know what I mean? Maybe some of y'all to try and make you guys feel bad. Some of y'all to try and make you forget whatever happened with the Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. Maybe if there was a breakup or whatever, like forget what happened. They may come back in that way, like nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is like a Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. Maybe they just start up a conversation which could be confusing or misleading. You be like, what? You know what I mean? Like it's strategic. So they kind of jump into the conversation and maybe, or they assert themselves in a way or act like they're just like back in their position now. So maybe if it's an ex, It's an ex who you guys may like be trying to avoid, or a partner that you guys are loving, but you guys may try to like avoid them because that King of Cups could be clingy at times, like out of nowhere. It's not all the time, but it's like out of nowhere. Oh, I need you. I want you. So somebody need who feels like they need you back. They feel like something's missing since you haven't been around. Some of y'all they've been strategically trying to ignore you or not pay attention to you or not notice you or not talk to you. But like they watch you out the side of their eye or they find like strategic ways to look at you. So you're gonna have a conversation with this person. You say, why Buddy keep coming up in my reading? I have no idea. I don't even know. I forgot who Buddy was. Or maybe that's what you call people, Buddy. I didn't know if that was his name or not. But yeah, it's gonna be a strategy. It's a strategy that's gonna be into it. So they're gonna surprise you, catch you guys off guard soon by maybe offering to take you guys out or offering to do something for you that would like kind of touch your heartstrings or something that would show that they like concerned about you or that they care a little bit more about you. It's a strategy though. So at first it may seem like it's like a they say one thing and do another. That's what it's like. I say empty promises, but it's somebody who says they do one thing and then do another. So they may start a conversation about one thing, but it really be about something else. That's the vibe it is. Like I don't really know how to assert myself with you, so I'm gonna try to like be strategic in the way that I talk to you and communicate with you. You know what I mean? And they may kind of just pop it up on you what they really want, or like you may be able to fill in the blanks from the conversation that they're having with you because you have to read the subtleties. You have to read the subtleties with this person. Normally, the King of Cups can be openly expressive, but like in this moment with the Seven of Swords, they're not going to be openly expressive. They're just going to be more warm and more communicative and like not really say like how they feel, but like it'll be evident. It should be evident because with the tower here, it should be evident. That's the inevitable. So it should be evident that like maybe this person lingers, they hang around, they what is the Eight of Cups? The Eight of Cups is like they're just still there. So like they haven't quite closed the door. I think it's somebody who's waiting on y'all to come back, or you're waiting on this person to come back. It's one or two. Something along the lines of that. Usually if they got groupies, they waiting on you to come back, but it could be the other way around. It could be the other way around. They could be waiting on you to come back. I mean, you could be waiting on them to come back. Oh, wait, is that what I mean? You know what I mean? It could be it could be one or the other. I don't know which way. They got a nice smile though. If somebody has a really nice smile though, and it doesn't seem like they're like too fond of like people in a way, or they have issues with people because like they could be very intimidating and very like I don't know ambitious and driven and like want their way because this is somebody who is used to getting their way. So they could be like I say, it could be conflict as some way with this person because of how they come off. They also got like a little walk, a little funny walk. So you may notice this person's walk. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes I think of a stink walk, but it don't gotta be. So it could be a little diddy bop or some shit like that, or a little peculiar walk that you may notice about them. Yeah, it says, I played myself thinking the grass was greener with her. You're a gem and wet dreams about you. So somebody who fantasizes about you guys or has already fantasized about you guys. Somebody who maybe played themselves thinking that they had somebody else in the bag or thought they had something else better. So yeah, you may get like a little apology or something strategic that would like surprise you that is coming from this person. If it's a past person, you'd be surprised that they express their emotions in the way that they're going to express it, or they're going to like tell you how they feel in the way that they're going to tell you. It's probably still going to be strategic, but like you know what they're trying to say. You know what they're trying to get to. Oh my bad, I didn't even give you all the signs. So it'll be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer. All right. Yeah. They said they'd be intimidated by Leo. I heard that a lot. I heard that about y'all, but hmm I think they'd be worried about how y'all gonna respond to stuff. That's probably what the intimidation is, because you know y'all be like cancers. Y'all be really emotional and outbursty. You don't know what to do with a Leo when y'all get like that. I don't even know what to do with my daughter when she get like that. I'm like, oh man, I'm about to get up out of here. I don't got time for that. Okay, so we on Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, wait, let's look at their thoughts first. Virgo, who wants to put you through the mattress? It's somebody who feels like they're not ready for a relationship. I figured this would be the majority of it. Of course, that's why they want to put you through the mattress. You know what I mean? Because most of these are going to be people who just want the sex. You know what I mean? Well, unless you're already in the relationship with them. But it says, honestly, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I need time and space to heal from my past. Trap king. So this could be somebody who's in the streets or trapping, or sometimes it's like somebody who wants to trap you guys. But I don't know. I don't really see that just yet. It don't really seem that way. It just seems like this could be somebody who like does like nefarious acts for money. All right. Oh, snap. It's somebody who just feels like they're not ready for a relationship though. So that's what you do need to know. All right. So they may got very nice lips or thicker lips, big lips, or it's like a kisser, somebody who likes to talk shit. Now they could be into spirituality or like very religious. They may be into like I would say the religious dogma in a way. So like certain traditions and all that, maybe even outdated. They may still be holding on to these things. It's maybe somebody who likes to keep like appearances. I think that somebody if they're in a relationship because it says marrying for money. So if this is somebody who's in a relationship, they're in a fake relationship. So this may be somebody who feels trapped in a relationship, but maybe saying that they need, maybe they may be looking at you as like a fresh breath of air and they mean like a freedom, a sense of freedom from a connection that they're in. And anyway, they have a large ego, so this is somebody who doesn't want to seem like things aren't going well at home. So maybe they are in a relationship, or you're already with this person. If you're not with this person, then this is somebody who's like ego gets in the way, like for like to allow them to have relationships go past a certain point. Their egos get in the way. I think the relationships that they like tie themselves to kind of contribute to who they see themselves as. So if they had a breakup or a separation with somebody, then like their egos in the way at this time. Now, some of y'all they may just be wanting to like have it like an encounter with you for money. Even if you're a woman, they may just want to have this encounter with you for money. So like maybe they want to pay for it, or they want you to like pay them or buy something or something along the lines of that. It says marry for money. So maybe this person's in a relationship for money, for security, for stability, or you said, "Yep, his ass married for materialistic reasons. He don't even love her." Damn, that's how it be too, though. That's how it be. But sometimes we'll tell you that too, though. We love that she keep us alive. You know what I mean? We may not love her like like oh, I love my baby. She may not be the greatest, but she makes sure I stay alive and make sure I eat. So like I'm still here. You know what I mean? But anyway, two of sword, what is it? Two of pentacles. Nah, two of pentacles in reverse. That could mean that this person goes from relationship to relationship. So some of y'all is somebody who's like leaving out a relationship. So if they're not married, they married for, like I said, more materialistic reasons. They married or they're in relationship or in a relationship for a more practical reason. You know what I mean? I kind of get some of y'all they may be Indian or they may even be white, but they don't gotta be. They could be like a lighter skin, or else they could be like Asian, Hispanic, but it don't even gotta be that. I just was just noticing the skin complexions in these last two cards. Anyway, two of pentacles mean that this is somebody who's the tables have turned in a relationship if it's a past person. So how they're gonna go about doing it is the nine of wands in reverse. And the two of pentacles. So it's gonna be them trying to adapt to the situation between y'all. So I said they talk shit. So they're probably just gonna try to like hold a conversation and then try to make it go somewhere from there. Seven of cups. They're gonna make up stories, excuses, stuff to kind of like tempt you guys. Some of y'all they share a lot of pictures. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they share pictures with you or something like that. They try to do something to make you laugh. Like it's that. It's like they try to like have this exquisite experience with y'all, so some of y'all may find this person to be oh, you know what? Like, let me say this, because this is what I was thinking. Like, if some of y'all do tarot, this may be somebody who pay y'all. Or if you do some type of service, this may be somebody who pay y'all for the service. And they may be fake. They may not really need the service. They just want to like get closer to y'all. That Seven of Cups could be like they feel tempted by y'all. And with the Six of Swords, they're just going to try a whole conversation. Mostly all this person is trying to do is hold conversation and try to flip it back on you. So like when you're talking to them, all they're trying to do is flip it back on you and get you talking more so they can kind of get more intel. 'Cause, like just somebody who doesn't really know what to say to y'all. Yeah, you got the fool here. They just wanted to go somewhere. They just want to see what can happen. The conversation is just to see what can happen. Especially with the Queen of Wands reverse, they're sexually frustrated. So it's somebody who wants to have sex and is sexually frustrated, so they're just trying to talk. They're trying to hold the conversation as long as they can. If this person is in a relationship, they're in a relationship where they are not sexually satisfied or they're not attracted to the partner with the Queen of Wands reverse. or they're not feeling desired by their partner. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who keeps up the facade of being happy because they're in a relationship for security. So I'm kind of getting that vibe. But then some of y'all, like I said, if you do like some type of business, then it's somebody who wants to use monetary gain or use money or service as a way of trying to connect and talk to you. So that they're faking the funk or they're using, like I said, an illusion to try to communicate with you and try to be around y'all. So it'd be like excuses, any type of excuse. You know what I mean? Like if they were a mechanic, she'd be like, "Can you fix my car?" If you did dreads, he'd be like, "Can you do my hair?" And he just had his hair twisted last week. You know, maybe you do nails. They'd be like, "You could practice on me" or some shit. Like they make up any reason to indulge or engage with you or to hold conversation with you. And the conversations flow. You guys can talk. This is somebody who can talk, and they can go from one subject to the next. They can talk about random ass shit too. With the Fool here and the Six of Swords, it could be a trip, a random trip they try to get you to go on, or there's some type of random trip that happens. And it can also mean that there may be some type of unusual conversation that y'all have, some type of random conversation y'all have that leads to talking about sex or leads to talking about some of y'all preferences with the Seven of Cups. Lead about talking about preferences, especially Two of Pentacles and Seven of Cups, like preferences. Would you decide this or that? This or that. What do you decide? You know what I mean? So that maybe like that. Maybe they present a choice. You want to do this or that. It's like that. It's like they kind of tempt y'all or try to tempt y'all with something. Some of y'all is money, but then others of y'all is an experience. You know what I mean? So you said crazy. You said fix his car. Oh, that's what he said, or that's what he told you. That's what I mean. It's something like that. It'll be something along the lines where he just like made it up. You know it. I mean, you don't know it, but like you know, because the Seven of Wands could mean Seven of Cups can be illusions. You know what I mean? It's like they do a good job. They may be a good storyteller where they just kind of like wrap it up and like wrap up all like what they really want and like disguise it as something almost like who I was just saying for Leo. Like I disguise it in something else. Like I kind of feel like this is like a ploy. Most of y'all is like a ploy to like be able to adapt to or like try to like fit themselves into like dealing with y'all. It's maybe somebody who changes their schedule around too. So maybe they work night shift and they work day shift, or they'll change their schedule around for y'all to connect with y'all, or they're gonna change up the way they do stuff. Cause that Nine of Wands and that Two of Pentacles was giving me an adaptation. Like I'm afraid of losing and I'm afraid of rejection. So like I gotta make up an excuse for why I want to. So like they're not gonna come directly at you is what I'm saying. They're not gonna come directly at y'all. They're gonna play with y'all, play, or like give you like the hot cold, maybe make you feel unsure if they're really like doing what they're doing. You're like, are you really like, you know, you may be tempted or kind of questioning, like, are you really trying to make a move or are you like not trying to make a move? What's going on here? Because conversations sometimes can come off impersonal, like they're just talking about anything. Because they can just talk about anything. So, and then one of those good conversations he had, or you have, or they have, and it just kind of flows. And now we're talking about sex, and we're talking about what I really wanted to talk about, but I had to like first talk about this shit first. You know what I mean? Just to kind of get your guard down. That's what the goal is. So it's maybe somebody who feels either trapped or wants to trap y'all if they're not in a relationship. That Two of Pentacles. I don't know. Two of Pentacles, though, it could be like somebody who has issues like what do they say, money coming in, money going out. So maybe they want to be with y'all. Oh yeah. That's why. So it's maybe somebody who has like that money coming in, money going out. So that may be why you guys are like, why they would want to have a relationship with you if you're the one with the money. If you're not the one with the money, then you ain't got to worry about that. But if you got the money, then this would be somebody who like wants to be around you guys or wants to be with you guys because they spend their money rather quickly. As soon as they get some money, they come in and they go right back out. You know what I mean? Yeah, not a one, and they be afraid of losing or missing out on y'all. The Six of Swords and this Fool into the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, so and you know sometimes like Queen of Wands could be coy, where they just kind of pretend that they don't really know what they're doing or why they're doing or why they. So this would be like I always think of like a man. Men can do it too. This could be like a man or a woman who pretends to be more interested in what they are, more like desire this more than what they really do, just because, like I said, money or because some of y'all is like sexual frustration. They ain't had sex in a while. You know what I mean? So it could be any of those things there. You know what I mean? They may like your attention. They may like the validation that you give them. They may like, you know, that you're attractive or desired by others. It could be any of that. You know what I mean? So, all right. So anyway, it could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, or a Leo, Sag, Cancer. All right. He must think you rich. He must. Y'all hear? They're gonna start talking shit though. That's how you're gonna know. They're gonna start talking shit soon. All right. So let me see. Libra. Libra. Who's trying to put you through the mattress? Dang. He ain't asked you to fix the car, did he? Can you fix my car? Y'all get paid Friday. Next Friday. All right, so let me see. He said he likes the attention you give him. I bet he do. All right, so Libra, who's trying to put you through the mattress? So it could be a boss, CEO person, somebody who's big daddy or big mama. Big mama, big mama. So I always think that there could be somebody who's like that. They're moving. So somebody who moves, I was thinking they'd be moving weight. They may not be a dealer, but they may. But this may be somebody who like makes big moves. Maybe they recently got an office or got a building or got a location. Maybe they've recently moved into a new apartment, new house, something like that. It's somebody who's stable, rich, business owner, big daddy, big dick energy, man or woman. Oh, that was Lotto. That's Lotto song. Dang, damn her for letting 21 Savage get her. Damn her. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? All right, who is it? Bread. It could be a baker. Somebody who runs a business. Kind of get it being somebody who runs a business. They may do shipments, selling, or do something like that. They may have like, inventory that they like or products that they sell or they sell something or they do moving or something like that. They may wear a uniform, suit, tie, business dress. And somebody who wears, I would say they do the same shit, same day, almost seems like. You said no dirty dicks, big or nah. Yeah, I know, right? It always do sound good. Rejected. So y'all may have rejected this person at some point, or you guys may have blocked this person or ignored this person. It's somebody who feels rejected by you guys. Could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's somebody who's going to try to convince you guys shortly, or they feel ignored by you guys. If they don't feel blocked or like rejected by you guys, they feel ignored by you guys or unnoticed by you guys. But like I said, they have a business or something. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's somebody who's shy. It's somebody who has a crush on y'all. Somebody else, they may be younger than y'all. That may be what it is. You said, "Oh, I just subscribed." Oh, thanks for thanks for subscribing, Kiwi. So it's shy. It's somebody who's shy. They could be younger than y'all. Usually they have softer features, like kid-like features. Even if they're older, they have like kid-like features. Oh, we got the Queen of Wands. Oh shit! It's somebody who desires you guys, and somebody you guys desire. So somebody you guys find cute or find very attractive. So there's no games here. We got Cancer, we got Leo, we got Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looks like younger or a little bit older than you, just a tad bit older, maybe a year or two, maybe three, five max, but I don't think it's that far. So some of y'all are a little bit older than y'all, then some of y'all they're a lot younger than y'all, noticeably younger with the pages. All right. So they could be also an artist, creative, a painter, beginner, novice in some way. It's somebody who flirts. They're gonna start flirting with you guys. That's what's gonna happen. This person's gonna start flirting with you guys and seeing where it can go. They may have a nice vehicle, nice car. Some of y'all they drive a truck or if they or like a just a nice vehicle. Some of y'all's a newer model vehicle, or if they don't, then it's just like somebody who's just in the public eye, really popular, really attractive, desired by a lot of people. It's the Queen of Wands. They get a lot of attention. It's somebody who's used to getting a lot of attention, so they're it makes sense. So this is somebody who's shy or doesn't know how to flirt or doesn't know how to like pursue anybody because they're the Queen of Wands. They're used to being pursued. That's really what's going on. So they don't really know how to like play the game. They don't know how, man or woman, they don't know how to play the game. They're used to being flirted with and people hitting on them. So then you're what? So I guess they're trying to get your attention. Some of y'all, they may try, this may be travel involved where they may come see y'all. They may stay in another city. Some of y'all stay in a major city. Others of y'all, they come from another city or come from a major city or something along the lines of that. It's somebody who maybe is bored. If it's a past person, it's a past person who's going to try to apologize or try to be like, I don't know, playful shortly. Try to like, you know what I mean? Warm up to you again. Try to get your attention on them. Maybe they send you a message. They send you pictures. They will send you pictures. Some of y'all, that's probably what it would be. They'll send you some pictures. Some of these may be provocative, or they post a lot of pictures and they can be provocative. It's somebody who takes really nice pictures. Though. They're very attractive. And they most likely have like a very strong body because we got the strength and the Queen of Wands. These are active people. They be outside usually. They usually run like marathons, work out, all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm kind of getting a vibe of this. So they could be into like puzzles, putting stuff together, fixing stuff, working with their hands. Like I get like a strong hand, strong body person, or somebody who's like really good at like naturally knowing what to do with things, like where things go, how to do this, how to fix that. They may be like a jack of all trades, know how to fix everything, or got their hands in all type of little things. Like if it's a business owner, they maybe like have a business that like does multiple different things. They're doing multiple different things of their business. They may just be their business themselves. So it may even be that. You know what I mean? But I can't get that vibe of them like doing multiple things, like multitasking, really good at it. Seem like they're always busy or always doing something. Seven of Pentacles. So I don't know how you would know this, but usually with the Seven of Pentacles, they could have gotten a lump sum of money or a promotion recently. So maybe that's why this person is going to start being generous because we do have the strength here in the Page of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. There's going to be some type of progression soon. So this person may be viewing you guys as like a level up from their previous connections. Like you're a step up from my other relationships. So that's why they're gonna be trying to move forward with that chariot to somebody who's confident. And they have confidence that like you find them attractive, but they just don't like. So like the playing and the joking is like them trying to fill you out. So they're just gonna try to be playful, friendly, flirty, like, but like shy. Maybe they even ask questions because that Page of Cups can be curious. So they can like ask questions, like cute questions, stuff that kind of like makes you want to like be more confident around them. You know what I mean? So like stuff that they maybe already know, but I just ask you anyway because like I just want you to say it. You know what I mean? It's like to boost your confidence, to hype you up. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what example that'd be, but for some reason, what comes in my mind is like when we come to y'all as a man, when we come to women, we be like, "You hungry? You want something to eat?" Like some of y'all, it's like them trying to make up to you in that way, or doing something that they feel like would make you happy, or would like get your interest, get you excited, and something like that. Because it looked like this person, I don't know, it looked like they kind of don't do too much this strength. It looked like the strength is like they just kind of like do the same thing over. Yeah, it says that same shit, different day. They do like the same shit over and over again. So I don't know. Maybe it's like a repeat that some of y'all about to go do with this person. So maybe maybe they moved out, maybe you moved out, or maybe you moved on, they moved on, or something. But this person has like done the same thing. They've been doing the same thing since you've been gone. So like nothing has really changed. Maybe they've like increased in their career though. So maybe they've like had a promotion, they've gotten a better job, maybe they've gotten a better car, maybe they become more appealing, more attractive, maybe they become more confident, you know what I mean? Maybe they become like physically stronger or something like that, or maybe they become a lot more capable for themselves, like independent. They've grown up in a way, so that's possible too. Maybe they've grown up in a way, but I don't know. They're gonna post a picture, or there's gonna be a picture you post, which is gonna get their attention. Somebody's attention is gonna be gotten. It could be yours, it could be theirs, but they're gonna either post a picture, or you're gonna post a picture and then they comment, you know what I mean, or they like it, or something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. If it's not you posting a picture, then I don't know. That this one has to do with like pictures. So I don't know how is that would play. Maybe you see a picture somewhere, or I don't know. Maybe they bring a picture. Like, have you seen my dog? Have you seen my cat? I don't know. Picture. This is what I'm seeing. So, all right, maybe it's flyers. Then it could be flyers. Maybe they put up flyers and shit like that. So maybe that's what it is. Like maybe you see them hanging up flyers, or they paint pictures. Because that Page of Cups could be an artist, so they could be like painting pictures, drawings, maybe putting their art out there. Maybe they're just starting or something like that. But they're really naturally good. So whoever it is, even if they're just starting, they're really good at what they do, and it shouldn't be long before they progress. And so that may be what it is. Maybe they've gotten some money now. They want to take you guys out, show you off. Because that Queen of Wands is somebody that you want to show off. So somebody who wants to show you off, they see you in that light. All right, so they may be. I'm gonna say they may be coming out, something else, coming out where you are, or traveling to where you are, or trying to get you to come out where they are, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they even pay for it or sponsor it or something like that. Okay, so anyway, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra. Okay. You said, I think he'd be low key watching me on the cameras. What camera? Oh, yeah, it could be cameras. I didn't even think about that. So it could be like that, like the screens. Like screens. Okay, that makes sense. So it could be screens. But I was thinking like the only screens I could think was like online. But you're right, it could be cameras. You know what I mean? So they could be looking at you through cameras or through like windows, like panes, window panes or something like that. So it could be like that. But anyway, they're gonna talk to y'all. They'll initiate too. There's gonna be somebody who will initiate or try to get. They'll initiate, but like by being playful, flirty, which could just be like being cordial. Hey, what's going on? Like that. It's like upbeat, playful, but like kind of shy, like not really knowing like how to carry it or how to like continue it. I just want your attention on me. And as long as I got your attention on me, I'm happy. And then from there, I can do a show or show you something or be a better version of myself or you know what I mean? That's what happened. All right. So Scorpio. Hi. Like as soon as they be like, hi, I'm like, don't hi me. Yeah, hackers and stalkers. Mhm. Oh, they could have drove for a living too. Damn, Libra. That's maybe somebody who drives for a living or does a lot of driving, a lot of riding around and shit. You know what it may come about too? Damn, Libra. May come about as a favor. They may ask a favor or do a favor for you. Something to try to get your attention or get your approval. All right. So anyway, Scorpio, who's trying to put you through the mattress? Third party, somebody who already has a relationship, multiple lovers, somebody who's in a love triangle. That's what it says. Love triangle, third party, multiple lover, choices, somebody who already has a relationship, or somebody who already has others. Others. Okay. And what does it say? Jackpot, winning money. So somebody who has some money, or recently won money, or recently inherited money, or got some type of unexpected money. So I don't know where they maybe it's taxes. It's an obsessive lover too. So it's somebody who's toxic, unhealthy, possessive, somebody you guys maybe can't let go of. So maybe you guys already know it's a third party and you guys just can't let go of this person. You know what I mean? Or this is gonna be somebody if it's like a newer person, this is gonna be somebody you guys would be obsessed with. It could be dangerously unhealthy. They could be possessive, and toxic in that way, or you could be possessive and toxic towards this person. One in a way, I don't know. One of those things could play out here. You said these bitches low lies are consistent. You can't convince me you're nice by treating people nice. I go by how you treated me. That's true. I'm with you on that, poetic justice. All right, so who trying to put you in the mess? Somebody who thinks about you every time they hear this song. I always think of this being somebody who tries to put you on the music or really has like an extensive like catalog of music too. So the way you touch me. So maybe it's like this person maybe like get into music really hard, like certain types of music really like sits with them. I always think like sad boy, sad girl music, but it don't gotta be. Like think like Rod Wave or country music or like sad, depressing music. It's maybe somebody listens to like sad, depressing music, stoner music, or some shit like that. Somebody you guys may have changed your number on too. So maybe this is somebody who's like really stalkerish, really obsessive, you know what I mean? And it says, I needed this separation to realize how much I really do love you. So it is most likely somebody who you guys changed your number on or somebody you guys stopped communicating with the way that you once did. Whenever I see jackpot, it makes me think of the Wheel of Fortune. And I always think of the Wheel of Fortune as like interactions. Like you guys just may run into each other or get realigned again or something like that. But this may be, like I said, this may be a third person party. So you maybe are either you may be already in a relationship or they may be already in a relationship. So it's one of those things, but it's somebody who's nostalgic and misses y'all. Misses maybe the way that you guys touched them. Maybe they missed the way they touched you. I don't know. Maybe they just missed the way that you felt. But somebody, Nine of Pentacles, they are doing pretty damn well. If they didn't inherit some money, I don't know, because that Nine of Pentacles is an inheritance of money. So it's somebody who's either inherited some money or gotten some property or has come into money. And maybe they work an overnight shift, because I've seen that Nine of Swords. They may work an overnight shift or like always be tired, be needing a lot of rest. We got the Lovers, so it could be Gemini. So we got the Lovers in reverse. So some of y'all is somebody you guys had a separation with, a breakup with. Usually with the Lovers though, you guys have like a casual connection, an open connection. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a third person party. It says third party, lovers, multiple lovers, choices. So most likely it's somebody you guys had separation from, or somebody you guys had more of a casual connection. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this may be like some of y'all these are people who are like juggling relationships, going from one relationship to the next, or these are like superficial sexual connections that y'all may be having. So these may be like, I don't know, this is like somebody who either I want to say they stay near a beach. stay near like a mountainous area or like a more lush, greenish, floral area. So think of like, I don't know, Florida, Cambodia, Texas, Arizona, maybe, California, Louisiana, you know what I mean? Like floral areas. Where else would be a floral area? Or maybe even like Montana, because mountains. Arizona, Utah don't have mountains, do they? They have hills. Maybe. Could be a hill, but I was kind of looking at mountains. So yeah, if they're not necessarily in a relationship, then like I said, they just got out of a connection and they're like bouncing around. So you may be a rebound to this person. That may again that could kind of lead to that sexual or like obsessive partner thing. Because it's maybe somebody who's like already kind of like connected to her. Yeah, here we go. Nine of Cups in reverse. Is somebody who sees themselves as a prize. And I'm gonna tell you why they see themselves as a prize. Because they were already in a relationship with somebody who treated them like the prize. So they're coming from out of one relationship where they're being like, idolized, romanticized, spoiled, or treated a certain way. So that when they go into another relationship or connect with another person, they think that they go back to that position. So that might be the issue there. I got the Four of Cups here and Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups. These are fickle lover, sometimey lover. You know what I mean? It's a love bomber too. So it starts off really passionate. So this would be somebody who's trying to get you guys to replace another relationship or to like fulfill a role that they may have had in another relationship at some point, no matter how long ago that relationship was. Like they could have been married one time and never been married again, but they still replay like the good parts of like what their husband or wife used to do, or what their ex or their baby mom, baby dad used to do, or what their favorite ex used to do. They kind of replay those things. It's Nine of Cups. And somebody who's more of a selfish lover at this time. So just maybe just a casual connection for y'all, or somebody who wants it to be. Usually with the Two of Pentacles, though, they just try to change their approach to like being what you would like them to be. The Knight of Cups is that it's a seducer. I just be what you want me to be. They're like a Knight of Wands. I tell you what you want to hear, but as soon as I'm out of your sight, I'm on to the next one. So it's somebody who's like that. As soon as they're out of your sight, they're dating the next guy, next girl. They're romancing, seducing them. They're being generous with them. They're flirting with them. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who like gives the impression that they want a relationship, but really just kind of wants to be able to do their own thing. They want a relationship that's of convenience. They like having a partner, having somebody around. So it's obsessive, possessive partner. They just like having somebody around, but they also like to kind of like do their own thing. You probably wouldn't know that though, because of the Knight of Cups. That Knight of Cups usually is like, like I said, I portray myself to be what you would like me to be. I show up how you would expect the connection to be, and then they get moody. Some days they just don't feel like it. They're like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Because like after they've gotten what they wanted with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Cups, after they've gotten what they wanted, then they be on their way, or they like on to something new. They want to conquer something new. They want to experience something new. This is somebody who falls in love with beauty. So they found you to be attractive, and then after that, they want something else attractive. It's a trophy hunter at this time with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. This is just casual. So you guys will have conversations that'll most likely be superficial. They don't really mean much, but that's what they're gonna do. So, you know what I mean? It's just like just to kind of get close, just to get comfortable with you guys, just to be around, be in your space. You know what I mean? They may try to even show off some of their like stuff that they've done as somebody who sees themselves as a prize or sees themselves as a catch. So like the conversations may even be kind of like geared about them. You know what I mean? About what they do, what they've done, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands in reverse. So you may not really, I mean, I don't know. I about to say you may not be too interested in it because of like maybe you don't maybe you may not want to like initiate or like follow through with it. Because, like I said, this person sees themselves as a trophy. They see themselves as the prize. They're used to being treated a certain way. So now this could work if some of y'all are willing to like shift the connection around. Like if you're not used to like if you're always used to being the prize, then the opportunity to have the relationship would be like to switch it around and allow this person to be the prize. You know what I mean? That some of y'all may not be down with that. That's what I kind of feel like. Yeah, I mean, some of y'all may not really be down with that because like this is somebody who's like a sometimey lover. Sometimes they want love and affection, sometimes they don't, but they want a partner who gives more to them than they give to them. You know what I mean? They want a partner who romanticizes them, idolizes them, is generous with them. But I don't get this being somebody who does the same thing back to you. You know what I mean? Now they may do it, but like they do it when they want something. Because that Knight of Cups is like I have a hidden motive whenever I'm trying to romance you or seduce you. Like whenever I buy you gifts, whenever I take you on a date, I want something. That's the only reason I'm doing this. I want something. So they want something. So like the conversations they're having with you, I want something. I'm not just like having this conversation just to connect. I don't care about connecting. I want sex. That's what they really want. But they'll wine and dine you. They'll take you out. And like I said, it'll make it seem like they want more than this, but not really. Not really. They really like being single. When I seen that nine of pentacles, the nine of pentacles upright, they really like being single. This is the perfect bachelor or bachelorette at this time. So whoever this is likes being single, like or likes pretending to be single. Because I said they bounce from relationship to relationship. So they like going from one relationship to the next. They like just sex. It's maybe somebody who just likes sex with attractive women or attractive men, or likes having sex with like people who spend on them. If it's a woman, like people who like splurge on them or spoil them, or you know what I mean? Like give them the experience that they've like imagined in their head. So if it's a woman, you just gotta give her the experience that she wants. Like be the boyfriend that she would like you to be, or be the, I wouldn't say husband, but be the boyfriend that she would like you to be, or be the suitor the way, or court her the way that she would like you to court her. There's maybe somebody for some of y'all, if it's like a woman, it's maybe like one of those relationships where it's like it's convenient, they're right there. So I'm doing it because they're right there. You know what I mean? So they're gonna try to make up to y'all if it's like because that night it comes to a karmic lover. So if it's a past person, they're gonna try to make it up, and this means they go above and beyond to make up to y'all. But it's just for the temporary satisfaction. It's just to get what I want, what I came for. So all right, so it could be a Cancer, it could be a Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Gemini. Could be. I always noticed there was a lighter skinned person, blonde hair. Some of y'all, others of y'all, they're gonna be darker. We got somebody who's a little bit taller than y'all. We got somebody who's shorter or short for their height if they're not shorter than you. They could also be a physical trainer, painter, artist, very artistic, or have like a way of dressing that like seems kind of flowy. It's form fitting for most of y'all. It's like form fitting. They change their style often with the Knight of Cups. They change their style a lot. So maybe they change their hair a lot, or they change their makeup regimen, or their wig, or I don't know, they change, I don't know, their style of dressing changes a lot or something like that. So, yep, I gave you all the signs. I don't think I did. The Sag, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Pisces, Gemini. Okay. Okay. You said he's a Taurus. Literally everything I'm not. He's broke and rude to people. Damn. You can't. Well, that may be why he's rude to people, because he's broke. You know, not having no money can make you upset at the world, especially if you're a man. The world do not treat you nice when you're broke. They do not forgive, and they do not forget. Okay, so Sag, who wants to put you through the mattress? Let's look. So it could be somebody you guys rejected. I think it's maybe a darker skinned person. They may have dreads, braids, flats, have their hair done. This maybe somebody, if it's a man, they may have hair. They be watching y'all from a fake account. I've got a fake Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, etc. They got fake accounts. Somebody has a fake account, or just doesn't have a they don't have a they have maybe they haven't updated their profile pic in years. Maybe that could be it too. Or they haven't changed their profile pic in years. If it's not like a fake account, sometimes I was thinking about that. That was kind of crossing my mind. Like it's maybe somebody who like just doesn't care. They don't give a shit. But with a fake account, they might care. It's somebody who checks your comments though. They be fishing for compliments too. So they be trying, and yeah, it says inside scoop. So somebody who's trying to get tabs on y'all, trying to watch you guys. They be watching y'all through a scope, paying attention to every little thing that you do. So this maybe like, I know on Instagram you can see people's likes. So when people like stuff, it shows up on your timeline. Even if you don't know these people, you be like, who are you? You may see somebody at the bottom floating around. Imagine seeing me down there at the bottom floating around because I just like this picture of somebody shaking ass. I don't really, but like, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of crazy, but that's how it be. You see somebody, you may see it. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's somebody who like either watches your comments, or it's somebody who fishes for compliments, or this is somebody who like keeps tabs on everything you do. You may be on this person's list though. They may kind of like mark you kind of high too of like potential partners. So they're gonna be nosy soon. They're a real nosy person. It's somebody who says they miss you. So you could have rejected this person or like blocked this person or ignored this person or something. Because if you ignore them or you block them, then they're watching you from a fake page. It says every time I hear this song, it's somebody who misses you. They're nostalgic. Every time I hear this song, I think about you and our memories. So it's somebody who's missing you on that light. I'm scared if I tell you how I really feel, you might use it against me. And then we'll overcome this. So it's somebody who feels like you guys are going through a little dry spurt or going through a little spell and you guys will overcome it. So they're kind of short. They're kind of certain about their game, kind of certain that something's going to happen between y'all. Said waiting on Pisces, huh? We right around the corner. Don't you worry. All right. So somebody who feels like you'll use their feelings against them. So what are they going to do then? With their actions? King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles could be like to spend some money, but it could also be procrastinate, take their time, take like an outrageous amount of time. We got the Empress in reverse. Oh, the Empress in reverse. We'll see. So this is somebody who's spoiled. They're gonna try to spoil y'all. Somebody they may try to pay for your affection. So take y'all out. You know what I mean? Buy you stuff that you want. Take care of your needs. Try to get you to depend on them. Yeah, Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in reverse. They may even try to get y'all to move in, or they may try to move in with y'all. Somehow, this person wants you to depend on them in something, or need you to depend, want you to depend on them for their needs, or they want you to, or they want to be able to depend on you for their needs. So some of y'all is like a pay to play. This Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Lovers, and the Empress earlier, the Empress in reverse. It's like the pay to play. Like it may not be spoken about, but like that's kind of like what the vibe is again. Like I'm gonna take you out to eat. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pay for that. It's not like super extravagant, but it is somebody who like will spend more money, spend the money. Some of y'all may go on a trip together, or they may try to organize a trip for y'all, or something like that, or they may come towards y'all somehow. I get them doing something random, like offering some type of opportunity for y'all, yeah, to do something, to stay together, spend the night, come over, they come over, something like that. They may just use money. If it's not necessarily they buy you something, they may just use money as a way of getting closer to y'all, or use business as a way of getting closer to y'all. Or they just follow you on social media through that fake account, you know what I mean? And then like comment or talk to you through that fake account. You know what I mean? Hold real conversations with you too. The magician, this could be a content creator. Some of y'all, they may be a content creator or a business owner. That King of Pentacles could mean they be getting some money. Usually with the King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, they've gotten out of like a poverty mindset, but they're like still very materialistic. So like they have like a scarcity mindset in a way, but it's in a way where like they have the money, but like they're afraid of being broke again. So this maybe somebody who can make a lot of money, but has like come from like maybe poverty or come from like lower income or come from like maybe not having that much money or like I don't know, maybe lost a lot of money and then they got it back or they've been like building it back up and now they're like have that fear of like, what if I don't have that money again? Cause like I get a vibe of that being this type of person. Like they're really professional, not professional, they're really like a workaholic, more so focused on the money opposed to like connecting. But this is somebody who feels seen and feels heard by you. So y'all have good conversations when you guys are around. Now with the Five of Pentacles, this could be a neighbor or somebody who you guys see in passing. So usually it's like I know you through other people or common acquaintances. And we had the Four of Wands here earlier. So y'all maybe have been to the same environments at some point. Or you guys are going to meet up at some point in some random way. Like this person may orchestrate it or like create an opportunity for y'all to kind of run into each other. They may know something about like maybe your time, where you're going to be, when you're going to be. Like it's strategy in a way. Where they're going to come up with a way to be able to like be around you guys and try to connect with y'all. Some of y'all, they're them trying to like have sex with you, maybe them just trying to like touch you physically, like trying to get closer to you and then physically brush up against you, rub you, something. Because the magician is clever. Got the magician here and the Ace of Swords is clever. It's clever with like the initiation, with the conversation. The conversation, they're quick witted too. So they could this maybe even like a rapper or something like that. I say business owner, but it could be like a rapper or an influencer, or well, not really an influencer. Usually it's like a, I mean, it could be an influencer because that's social media, but somebody who like usually has like a social media that's active, where they're like always on it. And maybe they get on their other page and then they be watching you with that page, you know what I mean? So you don't really know it's them, and then they'll hold conversation with you like it's not them. You know what I mean? So maybe you know this already because the Ace of Swords is here. So maybe you already know it's them. Maybe y'all have already come to that conclusion, like, oh, I know who it is. So maybe that's what it is. Or they're gonna reveal themselves in that way soon. So that maybe surprise y'all. This person's getting enlightened on y'all right now. So they're getting information somewhere, maybe through other people or common acquaintances or something. They're getting insight on y'all at this time. Again, maybe through social media, like just being nosy, or like, I don't know, or it could be like lovers can be gossip because it's Gemini. So it could be gossip, talks among your peers, family, friends, something. Maybe just other people and the coworkers, people are just talking about you. Five of Pentacles could be, it could be somebody you guys work with, and if it's somebody you guys work with, then they're just going to like randomly start up a conversation about something that they feel like is impossible between the both of y'all. Maybe they start talking about like some of y'all past relationship experiences, because like somebody who wants to connect with y'all and be closer to y'all and know you better than other people know y'all. So that's what I'm saying. I said, I know exactly who you're referring to. Damn. Now he's a duck. No. Again, this is somebody who wears like very flamboyant clothes. This is somebody who makes it look like they have money. And they probably do have the money. It just seems like usually with the Five of Pentacles, it seems like they have a poverty mindset around money. So they can either be very frugal or they spend it a lot. Like they spend it like beyond for no reason, just be buying bullshit just because. You know what I mean? Like they may not know the value of money. So they may not have the best what do you call it, financial literacy at this time. But they can make money, they can make a lot of it, but they also spend it. You know what I mean? So some of y'all they may have made a large purchase recently with that King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. They may have spent some pretty penny or something, or bought some type of money, or they be making a lot of deals and negotiations, deal with contracts and all that stuff. Has to go on these random ass trips from time to time, or just whenever they feel like it, they can just get up and go whenever they feel like it. Because it seems like it's somebody who can make their day whenever they want. They just be working a lot, or they just be really focused on money a lot. Like maybe they're always behind their desk or always behind their computer or something like that. So it could be a Taurus Virgo. So it's an older person, but if it's an older person, they still have a lot of liveliness to them, a lot of energy, a lot of vitality to them. They like to go places. They like to randomly get up and just travel or do stuff. Like it's in spurts too. So like they could be comfortable just being in the house, but then out of nowhere they just like, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's just go. And they can go wherever. They can maybe go across the globe. They can go across the city, across the state, across the country. Who knows? They just kind of just jump straight out and just do it whenever they feel like it. So maybe they're retired. Maybe that King of Pentacles is they're retired. You know what I mean? That might be what it is. Cause like, when you're retired and you're not like working to make your money, they be putting you on like a fixed income. So then you be kind of like worried about like spending your money because you're not making more money than this. So I gotta like make it work. You know what I mean? So some of y'all maybe that's what it is. All right. So anyway, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius. Could be. They may also be wearing a lot of headphones in them. Headphones. It's maybe somebody who has like that halo effect. So they could be attractive in a way where like it doesn't seem like they have any imperfections. So you know what I mean? Where you kind of just like let this person like do what they will, or people just let this person do what they will when they want. Like they kind of have that energy about them where people don't really like criticize them or be mean or rude to them or something like that. Like I don't know. It kind of gives that vibe. Like people don't want to be without this person, or people don't want this person to leave, or they don't want to leave when they come, or you don't want them to leave when they come, or something like that. Something like that. But anyway, it's gonna be a conversation that you're gonna have with them, and they're gonna get vulnerable, and then they may start like following y'all, or start tagging along with y'all, or you may start tagging along with them, or something like that. You guys are gonna stay connected. You know what I mean? So maybe you move in, maybe they move in, maybe you guys spend time, go on a date, something along the lines of that. Like it can be all those things at once. Like it can go from like we just date, we go out, to like we like go further. Like it seems like I'm way more invested than what I am. Even though I don't intend to really be invested, I'm here. So that's how it comes off. Okay. So Capricorn, who's trying to put you through the mattress? Let's look and see. Who's trying to put you through the mattress? Capriquitos. It is a, let me see what we got. Talking shit. So somebody who has got nice lips. All right. So somebody who talks shit. Now, some of y'all, I was going to say, is maybe somebody you guys had to talk off because we got talking shit and then we got dusted off. So it's maybe somebody you guys had to tell off or somebody who had to tell you guys off. Seems like they have nice lips. Could be somebody who likes to talk shit or likes to like cuss or likes to like just get stuff off their chest, or somebody who wants to. Or somebody who's keeping tabs on y'all. So it's somebody who takes really nice pictures too. They want to make amends, or somebody who wants to I don't know, they want proof. Somebody they want proof. They want proof that you guys are done with them, or they want, or you're looking for proof that they're done with you, or somebody's gonna be looking for proof or something like that. So that's one story. But then there's a story like I get them wanting to make amends. It's somebody who says, I want to have a family with you. And it's somebody who thinks you're a gym. So they're gonna start off with communicating with y'all soon. They may have like it, I don't know, like what's it called? Germaphobe in a way. So it's somebody who doesn't like to get dirty a lot. I don't know. They could be really I almost want to say prudish, but not necessarily prudish. Really like conservative. The way this person dresses, kind of conservative. Like it could be form fitting, but it may be like really like hiding their body, man or woman. Even if it's a woman, she wear a bathing suit. It wouldn't be like a two piece. It'd be like a one piece for some reason. Even if they have a nice body, it'd be like a one piece. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I don't know how you would know that. Yeah, I don't know if it's a man. If it's a man, maybe they wear a t-shirt. I don't think so. Maybe, or maybe they don't never get like fully naked. In some way, somebody says you're a gem, and it says no, you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. You're a little bit crazy, but I love it. So somebody who likes you. So sometimes that Libra energy could be somebody who wants to bring the harmony back into the relationship, or wants to like make appeal. I mean, appeal to you, or appeal to your nature, or appeal to your justice in you, or appeal to, I don't know, the integrity of the relationship, or something like that. So they're trying to get evidence that you guys are like fully over them. So that's why they're keeping tabs on y'all. So I don't know what's gonna happen here, but somebody who wants family with y'all, wants a connection with y'all in that way. All right. Mm-hmm. So that's they have nice lips. They may have kissable lips. That may be also how you know them. So it could be a Scorpio. So sometimes it could be like somebody you had an ending with, but usually it means that it's going to be a connection that's about to grow or about to evolve, go to another level. All right. Yeah, we got Aquarius. Could be a Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Scorpio. Somebody's very attractive. Somebody else could be somebody who's in the public eye, or maybe popular, famous, or something like that. It's somebody who has like a very appealing appeal to them. Like their personality, they have like a warm, outgoing personality, very intense stare. So, and because we got the Knight of Swords and the death means that you guys are going to have talks that are going to lead to deep talks. So there's going to be talks about intimacy, taboo conversations that you're going to have with this person. You guys may say stuff to each other that you would normally not say to other people. They'll reveal things to you that you normally wouldn't reveal. So that's probably why it says you're a little bit crazy, but I love it. So it's somebody who like says the harsh truths. Oh, they're really refreshing. I get it. Three of Swords and the Star is really refreshing. Like how they say the truths, or how they say certain things. Like it could be hurtful, but it's like, well, yeah, it's true. You know what I mean? So like that may be like y'all way of communicating. You'll like the way they communicate with the Knight of Swords. You'll like the way that they say stuff. So they may be very blunt, very direct about stuff. So you who's trying to slay y'all? Somebody's gonna be very direct about y'all. Some of y'all they could be a spokesperson, or like the face of a brand or face of a company or something like that. They may talk for other people with the Knight of Swords and the Star. Kind of give me like they talk for other people, or they do a lot of like business proposals, or a lot of like investments. They may have like endeavors in other states, other cities, other countries, or in other like areas. So maybe somebody who like kind of goes from not like one location to the other, but they may have like maybe they do. Maybe they do go from like one location to the other, because it kind of gives a vibe that they get other people's money at this time with this with the deaf. They may be getting other people's money. Now I could just say that this may be like somebody who you guys had an ending with, and this person is like, maybe tried to find other people, but like they haven't seen any that were like on your level in their mind. So this is somebody who wants to renew the connection with the Star and the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse. They like to, express the vulnerability, maybe say sorry, or just tell you how they really feel. If it's like somebody who you guys never really had that conversation with, it's somebody who sees a lot of potential with y'all and has high hopes of y'all connection going somewhere. So the conversation is leading in that way. The conversations you're going to have could be them like expressing the potential of where y'all going, talking about meeting up, creating plans, You know what I mean? Like really trying to bring things into reality between y'all. You know, they may even try to like expose some of their heartbreaks or their disappointments in love or stuff that they've like stuff that they've done that maybe they like regret. So like that's how you guys connect. Y'all connect on them talking about deeper subjects or deeper experiences, trauma. Like maybe they tell you their life story. Like that's how you'll know. Like this person tries to talk about stuff that's like really near and dear to them, stuff that's serious. You know what I mean? So like it'll feel like it's more than just the mundane or like it's more than just the superficial. It'll feel like they have intention when you're talking to them. So they may be trying to vet y'all out. This may be somebody who sees y'all as the greatest potential. That three of wands, like you have the what do they call you? The you're the most valuable option at this time. Like I see great things here. I see great things here for us. So it's somebody who sees that. They see family. They think you're a gem. It's the star. They think you're a star. It's maybe somebody who is a star themselves or like is like looked at in that light by others, but they're looking at you in that light. They see y'all in that light. They feel like you guys have a lot of impact or a lot of influence. So if somebody has a nice accent or a nice way of communicating, you like the way they communicate. We got the Eight of Wands upright. You like the way they communicate. You like the way they talk. You'll like their tone. You'll like the things that they say to you. So they may just tell you a bunch of stuff that you want to hear. It could just turn out just being sexual first, where they just talk about sex first. But it just comes like bold. It's like they build up to it too. Like, but it builds very quickly though. It doesn't just happen like slowly. Like it's like skipping steps. Like this person talks very like, you know what I mean? You guys kind of could just jump right into it. They may also stay a short distance from y'all with the three of wands, but the three of wands could also be a long distance. I don't know though. So maybe some of y'all is long distance, others of y'all is short distance. If it's a long distance, this person's gonna make their way to come see y'all. They're gonna make it their point to come see y'all because they see great hope in this connection being something. So they'll make their way over or make their way, you know what I mean, to you in some way. Fast talker too. Fast talker, but fast talker and very intellectually stimulating. So you guys can have conversations about anything. You know what I mean? Like whenever they're around, it feels hopeful. I think that's what it is. I think this person's wanting to like boost up your confidence or make you feel like totally able. Yeah, I think they want to make you feel totally able. They have like these like personality traits that you really like. That's how you'll know. You're like, oh, I like this person's personality. I like how they really are as themselves. Like they're really authentic. You'll like that. And it's like they call a spade. So you'll like that too. You know what I mean? And they can talk, they're intelligent. You know what I mean? They have a little way of saying stuff. So like they maybe it's a little accent or it's like a little way that they say stuff. But like I said, it's like you like the way this person talks. They're like really, really truthful or really honest. They have like integrity. You know what I mean? They know what the right thing is or something like that. But it's somebody who's like getting proof of y'all. Some of y'all are saving y'all pictures, either saving y'all pictures or like they take pictures of y'all like on the sly. So like maybe if y'all like at lunch, then they be like, pick it, you know what I mean? Or like have their phone, you know what I mean? They have their phone, they do some little shit like this, or they be like, you know what I mean? Like acting like they ain't taking no picture of you, some shit. I kind of get that vibe. Like they may take pictures of y'all on the way. Like it's somebody who feels like feels overwhelmed by y'all emotionally. They feel like y'all have a big purpose in their life, or like there's like some type of magnetic pull between y'all. And I could be gassing it up. I could be gassing it out. But that's what I kind of get the vibe of. And it looks like they just attracted to y'all body or attracted to y'all appearance. So, but they want a baby off of that, or they want a family off of that. So, all right. So they got some type of influence over others. So they may be trying to use that influence to their advantage soon through conversation too. All right. So it could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries, could be a Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Sag. Okay. 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 I know what though. They like to talk shit. And they got tough skin too. So you can say whatever and they be like, whatever. So y'all, oh, that may be it. Y'all may be talking mean to each other. Y'all may be mean or rude or having like mean jokes with each other or something like that. Like they may say stuff like that, like, oh, your belly hanging over your belt, or you know what I mean, your titties hang down to your side, just jokingly. You know what I mean? You guys may joke mean with each other. That may be also what they be doing. Like it's the conversations you have are transformative or like they touch something deeper within you guys. So like you guys are like getting to the nitty gritty in the conversations that y'all have. And so that's where it kind of leads to sex or leads to talking about sex or becoming something that you would want it to become. All right. So Aquarius. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Libra Goddess. Hey, though, Libra. Okay, so Aquarius, who wants to put you through the mattress? That was a terrible shuffle. Aquarius, who wants to put you through the mattress? Is somebody you guys are ignoring at this time? They may have a cat. If they don't have a cat, it's just somebody you guys are ignoring. I just noticed the cat though, so maybe they have a cat. That's what kind of stuck to my mind. Or you could see this person as lazy. It's somebody who's hooked on you guys, so you guys could be ignoring them, or you guys are hooked on them, threatening. So this be somebody who's possessive, jealous, also very territorial over you guys, or will be very territorial over you guys, and like maybe even want to have a relationship. I kind of feel like it's somebody you guys may have had to threaten to have a relationship. So you guys maybe had to give an ultimatum or had to ignore this person or risk like not like maybe breaking up with this person or risk this person possibly leaving, losing you in order for this person to like even be noticed or notice it. You know what I mean? So anyway, they're hooked on y'all. So maybe you guys let this person out to dry, and now they're like, damn, I like Aquarius back. That's for some of you. But then for others of y'all, it's somebody who like feels threatened by maybe a relationship that you have. So it's somebody who you guys could, it could be if you have a relationship, it's somebody who could be a threat to that relationship. Maybe because they're very good at sex. Because I got that doggy style, and I'm having a hard time being vulnerable and putting my guard down the way you touch me. So it could be somebody who's viewing you guys as like intimidating, wants to talk to you, wants to communicate with you, is kind of hooked on you guys already, but like maybe you guys are ignoring them, or they just feel threatened by y'all. They feel threatened to like, maybe communicate to bother you. You know what I mean? But then if you have a relationship, then it's somebody who feels like they'll overcome that relationship. You know what I mean? They like the doggy style, though, is what I'm saying, and they have an issue communicating their feelings, but they like to touch. So it's somebody who probably just likes touching, likes affection, hugging, maybe kissing, likes to be rubbed, maybe. You know what I mean? They like maybe massaging or something like that. I get it being somebody who likes to touch. Now, if they're in a relationship already, if they're in a relationship, okay, then have a good evening there, poetic justice. If they're already in a relationship, then they still feel like that's not really gonna stop them from like being able to like have the experience with y'all. The thing is though, this could be one of those relationships where it's hard to get rid of, or like you can get hooked on this person. There's maybe somebody who like is naturally relationship friendly, easy to get along with. We got the magician, we got the moon. This is gonna be a secretive connection or one where people don't really know about it, or this is what this person is trying to make this connection be. Like it may be developing in secret. With the moon, it means it develops in secret. People don't know that we're together. Even if it's a past person, y'all may get back together in secret, but people don't know that y'all are back together or that y'all back around each other. Y'all may be keeping all the details to yourselves. But usually with the moon here, it's somebody who's going to try, I mean, the magician and the three of wands, somebody's going to try to figure out if you guys, if you feel the same way about them. So that's why I said some of y'all they could feel threatened by y'all, but it looks like it's gonna be somebody who's gonna try to create an opportunity. Oh yeah, we got Queen of Wands, Judgment, and the High Priestess. Yes, they're gonna try to create an opportunity to try to get to know you guys on a deeper level. All right. Now distance could be in the way, or just the blockage could be that they don't know how you feel, so they're gonna be trying to like manufacture reasons or like scenarios or situations to be able to like gauge whether you like them, whether you're into them. The magician is like, I come up with clever ways to figure out, like, do you find me attractive? Do you desire me? And somebody who desires you guys with the Queen of Wands, somebody who desires you guys, and somebody who is attractive. Like I said, they like the doggy style. That Queen of Wands can usually be a one night stand, especially with the moon. This may be more of like a one night stand, or maybe more of like I said, a secretive, some of y'all, maybe even taboo connection. Yeah, it was love at first sight, and we got the high priestess. So this could be like the other woman, other man type of vibe. I really feel that way. This may be like another partner that some of y'all may have, or you may be the other man or other woman to this person. That's what I'm really getting. This the high priestess and the queen of wands. These are one night stands, but the high priestess is the other woman. She's the mistress, and the moon is a secretive affair. So most likely, some of y'all it's a secretive affair. Whether it be a past partner who comes back into your life and you're hiding it, not telling your friends and family that you're back with the guy that cheated on you with your auntie or whatever. They may not have been that far. I'm just saying. It could have been any scandal. Because sometimes it could be a scandalous relationship that y'all may be having with the high priestess and with the moon. Could be a scandal that's happening here. All right. Anyway, with the Queen of Wands, though, this is somebody who has a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual allure. You guys will find this person to be very attractive. You know what I mean? So maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's why you guys may find it hard to say no or like not want to get involved because you know that they have somebody else or they know that they have somebody else, but like I still want to engage with you because it's like I know I'm not supposed to have it. It's somebody who wants what they can't have. They know they shouldn't be having it, but they want it anyway. So they're gonna try to create an opportunity for y'all to be together, maybe be in secret or be in the same area at some point. They're planning it out. This is somebody who probably thinks that you're better than the other partners that they had. Now, some of y'all it could be the other way around though. Like this could be somebody who's very attractive, and this could be somebody who like also feels like the grass is greener elsewhere, but still wants you to be around. So they hide you. They keep you quiet. They keep you around, but they keep it like, shh, don't tell nobody that me and you are doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe somebody who's like only into like maybe Instagram models or only into like, I don't know, if they're not married or in a relationship, they may be into like a specific like look that they look for when it comes to relationships or when it comes to partners. Like they may expect like the prettiest, the handsomest. But right here it says the love at first sight with the judgment and with the high priestess. You may not be this person's usual type, but something calls to me. Something about you just makes me feel drawn to you. So that's what it is about this person. And so they're gonna be trying to figure that out and try to figure out like how can I like keep you like in the cut and like in love, you know what I mean? While I kind of like have another family or another relationship going, some of you, because this one says like this one looks like they have a relationship, but if they don't have a relationship, then this would be somebody who tries to kind of get you into the relationship, tries to put you into the relationship by maybe threatening you, like threatening to leave, maybe trying to ignore you, ghost you at times, maybe keeping things vague. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who tries to manipulate to have the relationship the way that they envision it in their mind, and they've already kind of fantasized about what it would be. You know what I mean? And the only thing that may be in the way is you, or their pride. Pride could be in the way. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just know as you guys go through with it, you guys could be hooked on this person or they'll be hooked on you. It'll be very hard to leave this person alone because they'll touch areas of your life that like you maybe weren't like aware that you needed anybody to be active in. Like maybe you didn't know that you needed somebody to like just check on you at night when you're going through stuff. Maybe you didn't know, you know what I mean? Like this would be somebody who like kind of like seeps their way into your life like you weren't even aware of them doing it. You're like, how they get this close to me or how they get this far into like my emotions. Like how? You know what I mean? Especially if this is somebody who you guys like, because the Queen Wands can be attractive, but with the High Priestess, they have like unconventionally attractive traits. You know what I mean? Like I always think of like women with like multiple baby dads. They're attractive physically, but sometimes like when it comes to like long-term partnership, you don't always think that because you're like, damn, you got two baby dads. What if I gotta beat two guys up? Or what if both of these guys are crazy and they like to shoot and kill? You know what I mean? So like, that could be unappealing, but it can also be attractive at the same time. So that's what I mean when I be like unconventionally attractive. I know most people think of it physically, but I know when it comes to attraction, it's multiple things than just your physical appearance that really plays a part. It's a good big part, but it's not the only part. You know what I mean? But with the Queen of Wands, they're attractive in a physical way, but also they have these little quirks or these little traits about them that like are unique to them. And you're like, wow, I like that. And they're gonna pick up on traits about you that you weren't even aware of, and that's what they're going to like make as their play. So they may boost your ego in ways that you didn't even know that you needed boosted. You know what I mean? Like maybe you feel like your feet are too big. They'd be like, I like the way like they say it in maybe a romantic or a very clever way. They say that your feet are really nice, or you know what I mean? Maybe you don't like your hairstyle. They say, oh, I like the hairstyle. It fits you. Maybe you're bald, and they're like, oh, I like bald men or some shit. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like it could be any of these things. Like they kind of like go off of like a whim. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be trying to fill out and see how you feel. They're gonna take action though because of judgment. They're gonna take action, but it's gonna be in clever ways. They're gonna make up different ways to kind of like pursue the situation and take it forward. All right. So physically active person, physically active. They could also maybe some of y'all they could be a doctor or a surgeon or like really gifted with their hands, like a handyman, a barber, MUA. I don't know. They could, you know what I mean? They could do something like that. Some of y'all they may work at night. I think of like engineers sometimes, so maybe they work like with machinery. So thinking like I don't know. I was gonna say thinking like Amazon and shit, or like a maybe a warehouse, but not really, not really. High priestess means that they usually get into like somewhere where like somewhere where you have to have like key cards, you have to have like special access. Everybody just can't get into this, or they're like part of a special elite group, or like a certain group. Y'all may be part of like a same group. So think like a book club, tarot readers, uh, what else? Chefs. Maybe you guys are chefs, lawyers, doctors, nurses. Like it could be these type of things. You know what I mean? Like we're in like the same realm of whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got lighter skin and then I got browner skin. Browner or like browner, redder skin, brown, tan hair. You know what I mean? Even if they're a man, they have more like wildlife features. So beard could be really scruffy, hair could be kind of out there. They could have dreads, braids. They could just have like a mop top or whatever. What do they call it? Fucking mohawk. They could have anything. It's just kind of like expressive with hair. Hair is like a big extension of them. Because I noticed that hair. They may be also very hairy. So maybe legs, arms, back, shoulders, chest, be very hairy. But like they groom themselves very nice too, though. So it's not like a filthy person. Like certain traits that you wouldn't normally find attractive, you find appealing on this person, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And things that about yourself that you wouldn't have found attractive or desirable, they like it and they're bringing it out and they express it. So that's how they're going to try to like put y'all through the mattress by like using these to their advantage. All right, so it could be a Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Sag, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. All right. Yeah. Some of y'all, you know what they may try to do? They may try to let y'all in on their I was gonna say they're close friends, but they also may try to let you guys in on their inner world. So they're gonna try to find ways to kind of let you know them on a deeper level than other people. Like they want to give you like exclusivity, but like not really. They just want it's inclusivity. That's what I mean. They want to give you inclusivity, not exclusivity. Inclusivity. So you're included. I got a girl, I got a man, but you're included too. You know what I mean? Or you got a man, got a girl, but I'm included too. They want to be a part of whatever you got going on. All right. So we shall see. But what you do need to know, though, they like you for more superficial stuff. Like they want to get to know you on a deeper level, but right now they just like you for superficial stuff. You know, which could just be sex. It could just be how attractive you are. It could be how much attention you get. It could be the fact that because the high priest in reverse could be somebody who's hard to pin down. So it could be the fact that you're hard to pin down. They know other people desire you. They may notice that you're getting a lot of attention and you don't have a man or have a woman. If you don't have a man or have a woman, then they can see that. You know what I mean? So you said I told Chat GPT to tell me something cool about this channel. And it said, "Yo, what's up with it?" That's a fact. That's the cool part about this channel. Yeah, that's crazy. Chat picked that up. I gotta ask Chat what they think about this channel. Ha! They say, "Yo, what's up with it?" They know. Chat know. That's the line. Gang. Okay, so Pisces. Woo, we made it. You said stop saying that about the mattress. All right, so the distance between us kills us. So this person could feel like there's distance between y'all, or somebody who you guys have a distant connection with. So maybe it's long distance in general, or it could be physical, emotional distance. It says the karmic lover is driving me insane. You're a gem. So it's maybe somebody who has another connection that they're trying to get out of. I'll be thinking about all the freaky things we used to do, which could just mean that they be thinking about the freaky things that y'all do be doing. So if y'all be doing stuff, then that's that. It's somebody who likes the way you smell. And it says, I'll be thinking about all the freaky things you do. They see you as a gym. All right. So somebody who's trying to be strategic to get close to y'all soon. They could have an addictive personality or be have an addiction. So drinking, smoking, buying food, eating out, you know what I mean? Buying stuff that they don't need. That could be an addiction too. Like people have impulsive spending. It's somebody who's in their head, overanalyzing, stressing, thinking about y'all. So it's somebody who thinks about y'all a whole lot. Eee. Talks a lot of shit, likes to talk shit, likes to go back and forth. They also maybe have big lips. All right. Or they're a kisser. Yeah, somebody who likes to impersonate y'all. They may be a dancer or dance around a lot. Impersonate somebody. Yeah, dirty offer though. Is a touchy feely person though. Likes the way you smell. Maybe they wear glasses. Some of y'all they may wear glasses. But it's somebody who overthinks. Is overthinking and overanalyzing what to do next. All right. So they may be trying to promise you something shortly. I think that's what they do. Now, some of y'all they may try to pay a bill for y'all. So that may get y'all. or they maybe this may be somebody who's like trying to get you to pay a bill for them. I don't know, but they're gonna be trying to impersonate you or trying to impersonate what you would like them to be. So this could be like a karmic relationship for some of y'all. Like this may be a lesson that's yeah, we got Six of Cups. This may be like a lesson that some of y'all have already experienced. Six of Cups just means that this could be a reconciliation or somebody you are fond of, you have fond memories of, have fond experience with. You guys could already be comfortable with them. Like it may feel like a soulmate. So it could be a Scorpio, a Leo. All right, that's what we got so far. What we got? Who wants to put you through the mattress? Could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces, could be a Sag, Gemini. It's an overthinker for sure. It's somebody who goes back and forth about like the status of relationship, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, or it's somebody who gives you these mixed signals or gives you these mixed feelings about them. You said, wait, they paying bills for Pisces. You said I need to reconsider my sign. Temperance. Okay, we get temperance in reverse. So it's gonna be somebody who's gonna try to rush y'all to make a decision. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So you know what? It may happen at first. This may be somebody who like this may be kind of slow. Conversation may be kind of slow because like how they're investing. They may already be invested elsewhere in a way, or trying to like spread themselves thin in multiple places. Because that Two of Pentacles can be somebody who bounces from partner to partner, you know what I mean? But like for you, with you, this person may kind of be stuck on you and trying to figure out why they feel this way about y'all. Because they may want to push the situation between y'all a lot faster than what they normally do. So you may notice that about this person. Like they may get easily annoyed when other people are talking to you, when other people communicate with you, when you get text messages, calls, emails, or whatever. They be like, "Who's that? Who's texting us, bae? Who's texting us? This is my phone. Who's texting us?" Let me turn my brightness down too, so you don't be in my messages, because they ain't not texting you. They texting me. So this maybe somebody talk shit like that, where they like be smart. They like to be smart. They like to say stuff. Some of y'all they may use like tongue twisters or get tongue tied a lot. That Six of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords. Maybe you have issues with communicating, with like expressing a clear thought, like where some days they say like they can say it, but like then they get kind of caught up, or they kind of like it takes this person a little while to reply back, or like you may say something to them and it maybe takes a little while for it to register, and then they say something. So maybe they have an existing health issue. Some of y'all this may be mental health, but then others of y'all this could be like a physical health thing maybe, or they have some type of like handicap in a way or something like that. I don't know what that may be. I don't know. The handicap maybe could be kids, or it could be I don't know. It could be something else. They could be in a situation they don't really want to be in with the Eight of Swords. It could usually be a relationship that they're in that they don't want to be in. But if it's not a relationship that they're in, then they could just be in a circumstance that they don't want to be in at this time, which could be like maybe not really having control or possession over you in the way that they want. They kind of feel like they're losing their grasp or their grip with y'all. I think that's what this person is. So they somebody who wants to force your hand or push the issue to get the connection moving forward in the way that they want to. So they may even be prone to giving you guys a little bit more than what they would normally give, just to kind of bait you. Like this is somebody who wants to like keep y'all around, keep you in their sights. So that may even be part of it, what it is too, that they do stuff to kind of keep you in their sight. So maybe it's like they're moving around, they're like changing positions, or like I don't know how I can explain, but let's say that like say I'm standing right here and you're standing on the side of me, and then maybe I move over to like the other side of my apartment, and then you like over there too. You know what I mean? Like kind of like that. Like it's almost like following you in a way. So some of y'all they maybe try to follow you. Six of Swords though in reverse, and the Eight of Swords, they're not really talking too much. They're just like around, but they do. So they reply, but it just takes them a little while to reply. So like y'all may have conversations, but it maybe takes them a little while. Some of y'all it's form. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a language barrier because of that the temperance, or it could be like difference in time, like a time difference. I know you're not talking to nobody across the world, but maybe if they're like in California and then you're like in like New York, that make a difference. That makes sense. You know what I mean? Or if they're like in Detroit and you're on the East Coast or you're on the West Coast, then that makes sense. Because that's like a time, there's like a time difference. 'Cause I kind of get like a time differential or a difference of schedule or a difference of like the dynamic having to change or having to shift. There's going to be some type of shift that's going to happen that one of y'all isn't going to see. And it could be in like maybe them, maybe they become a lot more like boastful or a lot more like, I don't know, confident, like overly confident in conversation with you. But like in the Seven of Swords, they may be like very strategic because this may be somebody who sees themselves as like better than others. They may think that they're a better pick, better than anybody else that you would encounter in their mind. I'd be better than anybody you would encounter. They may not know who you're really dealing with, but usually with the Seven of Swords, they're trying to get more insight. You know what I'm saying? More insight and trying to figure out like what would get your attention, what would keep you enthralled on them. So that's what the conversations are going to be about. Like what would get you enthralled on them. You know what I mean? And like I said, they kind of like push the subject or push the issue between y'all. So like if y'all are like, I don't know, doing something, then they want to like push it to like, let's do it this way, let's do it that way. Like they kind of like have that issue. Like, let's do it this way, let's do it that way. Everything kind of annoys them. Every time something doesn't turn out how they expect it to, they fall apart. They're like, no, I wanted this to go this way. So maybe they throw tantrums too. I don't know, but I know what I know is that they're gonna hold a conversation with y'all or try to pick back up wherever y'all left off. If this is a past person, if this is a past person, they're gonna try to pick up where y'all left off. If this is a newer person, it's still the same thing, but they're gonna try to pick up the conversation, the last conversation y'all had. They're gonna try to pick back up on that, and then they're going to try to use that and springboard off of that into keeping the conversation going in a circle. Like like this is somebody who don't, they're not going to talk about shit is what I'm saying. Nothing that they're talking about is about shit. I'm just trying to use this as a springboard to try to keep you conversating and communicating with me so that way it can go somewhere. And all they're doing is impersonating or pretending to be what you would like them to be just for the moment. You know what I mean? So like they talk a lot, they talk shit, and really they're analyzing everything that you're saying and then trying to use that, like I said, to their advantage. So they may be a little bit more playful shortly in a more strategic way, subtle ways where it could be like, like just simple shit, just shit that you know is like that's not normal for them. That's all I could really say. It's not normal for them. So you may feel like this person is acting unusual. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't know, just more like taking up maybe taking up more space in a way or like taking up more of your space or they're gonna like take up more of your time like purposely. That's the vibe I'm kind of picking up. Like purposely, I'm gonna take up more of your time. Purposely, I'm gonna take up your space. Purposely, I'm gonna push myself into like environments or like I don't know environments or situations that like didn't really include me, but I'm gonna include myself now because I want to be here. I want to be around you. So even if it's a past person, it's that. It's like they're really pushing now to almost catch up with like whatever to catch up with the time that y'all may have had like maybe the time that they missed. So maybe you haven't talked in a while. They're trying to catch up in that way, like almost rushing the situation now. Like, oh, well, I want to be with you now. And I'm kind of like pushing it. Some of y'all it's because they're behind on something. They may be behind on bills or maybe going through a financial rough patch. Got Two of Pentacles is here again with the Temperance. That's somebody who may want to use y'all for finances or want to use y'all for a financial come up, like to help them balance out their finances in some way. Because some of y'all they are behind, so they may be just using you, you know what I mean? And just impersonating the type of partner that they think you'd want to be. You know what I'm saying? While you help them, like, get rid of whatever hangups or grievances they had. You may be the generous one. That may be why they're coming back. You may be the one that gives to them. You may have more than them. That might be why they come back around. Or this is somebody who has more than you, and that's what they're using strategically to get you to like invest in the relationship. So they know, pay a bill, do this, give you this. Like it could be transactional with the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This could be transactional. I do this for you, you do this for me. Yeah, I mean, fair exchange ain't no robbery. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But it's like they're trying to come up with a way where it won't just be that forever. Like I want to be able to maybe give you less and you still stay around. You know what I mean? So like in the beginning stages, yeah, I know I gotta pay for this or I gotta do this or I gotta do that. But like after a while, I want you to kind of like or like start overlooking my imperfections, start overlooking my flaws, and then just kind of be locked in with me because you're comfortable and you don't want to like go out and adventure and see anything else. So that's the vibe. You know what I mean? And they may even try to be like extra freaky, extra kinky, extra tricky, you know what I mean? Where they spend more and all that bullshit. That just be the manip. I just baited you in with that. I don't spend money like this on a regular basis. Are you serious? No. But that's what the vibe, all right? So anyway, it could be a Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. Yeah. If this is a woman, you could win her over with gifts. Or you can win her over with generosity in any sort. In any sort. And once they know that you care or that you're like willing to give, oh, you got that. You got it. You got it. All right. So anyway, thank y'all so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for rocking and rolling. I appreciate y'all for being here. You said my sign been over. I stayed because noon. You said the phrase put me through the bed and I lost it. You like that? You like that? Yeah, I know. And I was just the topic I was really just gonna say was I was just gonna do your next 18 plus experience. That sounds kind of like teenagerish. So like who gonna put you through the mattress sound like, oh snap. I should have said who's going to instead of who wants to. Cause there's a big difference in that. Damn. Next Friday I'll do it that way. Who's going to, opposed to like who wants to. Cause who wants to could be fucking anybody. Damn. I didn't even think about that. Mm. All right, next time. Next Friday, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Next Friday is gonna be who will put you through the mattress, opposed to like, or who will, I don't know, fold you up like a lawn chair. He said, who wanna put it on your chest? You feel me? Ah, yeah, for real. Who wanna put it in your chest? That's yeah, it's hard body. Yeah. Okay, that's probably what I'm gonna do next go around, something like that. Okay, anyway, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Oh yeah. Who want to take you down? Well, we need to say who will take you down next. Because if we say who want to take you down next, it's no different than what I just did now. So it needs to be a actual like happening. Because those are even more fun, like expressing how it happens. Because I was just kind of giving you like who wants to and probably like their little actions or what they try to, which is kind of exciting. But like after I got done with it, I'm like, nah, it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be because it's just who wants to, not who will. Okay, so anyway, um, y'all have a great night. I'll probably be back here tomorrow and do like another pick a card. I don't know, I mean not pick a card, another all signs. I got a different topic I'm gonna do though, so join me tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, y'all. I don't know what time if I do, you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm gone.